This morning. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night, or I didn't get good sleep last night. And I'm cold. It's really cold by this damn window. uh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've been doing pretty good. Doing all right. I am live banned on my main account because I showed my toes the other day. And I didn't realize that toes were offensive. I have offensive feet, I guess. All right, TikTok. So here we are in the backup account. I haven't been on this backup account in forever. But obviously I'm stuck here. We're stuck here together. Good morning, Skippy. We're gonna get some friends from YouTube, I guess. I use the term friends very lightly. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? I use the term friends very lightly. Oh, almost in a derogatory way, if that's possible, because the YouTube chat is just heinous as shit. If you're on TikTok, you can't see it, but man, oh man, let me tell you, buddy, this shit is wild. Olive, what's up? It's your turn to go live. You're usually live at this time. I'm freezing. I got my whoopee. This is a whoopee. If you don't know what a whoopee is, it's a poncho liner. It is the best fucking thing ever. Kid Rock's a fucking. Did you see him? There was like an interview that he did yesterday. Yesterday. His voice is like shaking and shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Olive. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be yapping either. Fuck that. I'd be on pain medication, taking a damn nap. I'm really tired this morning. I should have brought my coffee in here. Oh, excuse me. But I didn't. But I didn't because I suck. You know, I haven't been getting news notifications lately on my phone. I need to check out why that is. But some interesting things we could talk about. We can talk about how. Do you guys know who Barrett Powell is? I think that's a good place to start. Do you guys know who Barrett Powell is? I love you too, Sender. Wouldn't you shake too? Yeah, yeah. He's shaking like a leaf. Poor little guy. He's like, ah. I will also get mad at you, Olive. You need to rest. You need to rest. Don't get dry socket, because, oh my God, that's the worst. I got dry socket when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, and oh man. I don't even know what the fuck I did, but I obviously did something. YouTube page. Sender, you said I love you. I said I love you back. Why are you saying hell no? Ugh. What was I saying? I forgot. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Ugh. Shit, I'm sorry. Ah. Make you a turkey pot pie? No. I will not make you a turkey pot pie, Nick Miller. I won't do it. I need friends to chat with. I think that's what it is. I need friends to chat with. Ooh, I just realized my camera's like super out of focus. Let's fix that. There we go. Much better. Mucho better. Mucho better. Good, Olive. Watching you. Watching you. Stay right there. I mean, you don't have to stay here and hang out with me. This stream is probably going to be pretty boring. I don't know. We'll see if we'll get people to talk. I'm going to change the prompt here. Let's change this. What do you guys want to get people to talk about today? There we go. Let's see. I don't think I can write this like this. Yeah. She's asking for clemency, right? That's what she asked for yesterday. She said that she wanted clemency and that's how she would discuss and disclose things. That would be her only means of doing so. What's up, Noel? I'm trying to pick a color. Let's go with this. Okay. I just did all of that work for it to go poof. I love that. I love that. That's my favorite. Fucking TikTok. And to say that Trump is innocent, well, that's not happening. Do you support clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell? Da na 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 na. Can you? Okay, you guys can see it. Can you read it? Somebody come up and chat with me. Tell me what's been going on in the TikTok sphere. I'm in my whoopee. I'm freezing, y'all. Guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on, why it's so cold over here, but it is. Like, it is 10 degrees freaking colder. I need new windows. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, drop some gifts so I can get new windows, because it's fucking cold over by this one. It's not even cold outside. That's the crazy part. Like, it's really not even cold out right now. I wonder if I can see both the chats at the same time. Oh, God. YouTube really kicked off. Can you guys see it now? Do you support clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell? You support her being under the jail? Fuck yeah, so do I. Celebrate Black History Month? Sure, KSH. What is something that you want to talk about in relation to Black History Month? Yeah, she pled the fifth a lot. Cause see, look, man, we've been live 7 minutes and somebody said, "Are you a lady boy?" See, YouTube. So I don't fuck with y'all like that. I can't fuck with y'all like that. I don't want to detach that. I want to detach this. There we go. Now I can see both chats at the same time. Oh, look at all your friends. Yay, everybody's here. I think that was pretty, like, under advice of counsel. Blim, 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 blim. Like, we already know what you did. And it's so interesting to me, what the fuck is her name? Luna? Rep Luna, she's from Florida. Anna Paulina Luna, I think is her name. Her full name. She supports Ghislaine having a longer sentence, as does Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert was pretty adamant about, she said that she was a horrific person and deserved more time. More time. So that's interesting that they have had such strong opinions about so many fucking things. And like now for once, they're doing the right thing. Where's my... Oh, sorry. I just realized you guys lost camera. My bad. I don't know how or why. Let's see. It's still there. I don't know why, but on YouTube, the camera went away for a little bit. So it's interesting to see that these two women who have like notoriously supported Trump now have flipped the script. So that's the thing, right? It shouldn't be that way, right? It shouldn't be, if you give me clemency, I'll talk. It should be, you talk, and then we'll give you clemency. Maybe. depending on what you say. All right, RF, kidding me? Let's talk about it. Come on up. Join the live. I'll send you an invite, and you can tell me why you think that. You can tell me why they've been wrongly accused. No, you go ahead.
They are a lovely couple of people. I've been there. I mean, I haven't been there. It's only been a couple of times, but Maxwell has been honestly.
Okay. So if you want to be up here, I understand your whole shtick is talking like RFK Jr. If you want to be up here, please use your regular speaking voice, or I'm just gonna kick you. You can unmute and try again.
I apologize. You're a good kid. You don't have Tylenol. You are one of the good ones. I'm going to hop off. You.
Yeah. I told you we weren't doing it. I told you we weren't doing it. I'm not gonna do it. Already talking about projecting? What are you talking? Why would we talk? That's what she asked for yesterday. Oh man. View my requests. Oh boy, here we go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I tried to call you back last night, but it was too late, I think.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Yeah, good. Lucky you, I wasn't. So watch the Ghislaine Maxwell nonsense, right? Crazy, cool, whatever. She's a fucking nut. But nobody was like, oh, shocker, Fifth Amendment. Oh, we're not shocked at all. But I know this idiot. This guy's a real idiot. Well, let me let him talk. I'll make shut up, bro. Hold on.
Cosmo, what do you want to say?
Just popping in to say hello.
Well, hello.
How you doing?
It's just another day. How
that
are
bad?
you?
I'm good.
It's Tuesday. I gotta go to work. So. Yeah.
Nah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I was just popping in to say hello. I haven't seen you in a long time.
You were here yesterday in the chat.
Well, before that, before that.
Because I have you blocked on my main account, bro.
I didn't know I was blocked. That's how that works.
Yeah, you got blocked.
I never get blocked from people, except for you. You're like the first person that ever blocked me.
Oh, no, I have you blocked too.
Yeah, but you're you know, the history there. That one.
What did you do to Noelle?
She was accusing me of not living in Manhattan.
Yeah, I don't know you. You don't live here.
She thinks that she's like the mayor.
I am.
And the governor at the same time.
I'm called Mamdani.
Why don't you clean up the garbage?
Oh, what garbage?
The garbage sitting in front of your apartment, your set apartment.
There's no garbage in front of my apartment.
Cosmo's sitting outside in front of your apartment. That's
what about
weird.
the occupant?
Cosmo, what are you doing at my apartment?
Strange.
The occupant?
What about the
occupant?
Is that considered a person or something else?
What are you talking about?
Well, the subject matter is garbage, right? Basuda.
Yeah. Yeah. What occupant? Of what?
So what occupies the apartment?
What apartment? Which apartment? I don't know what you're talking
about.
Not
the dog. No.
You have like
I better not be talking about my dog.
You said you have 17 apartments and 17 cats, right?
I have a dog and I live in one apartment.
Were you the lady that was saying that you had 17 cats in a New York City apartment?
I've never had a cat. I've never owned a cat.
All right, so tell me about your love for Bad Bunny.
Oh, he's great.
He's amazing.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
I had an orgasm when I saw him.
He can
entertain.
Nice. He can entertain.
He's diverse.
He's attractive. He has a whole fucking hog in his fucking pants. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that was insane.
That's just stuffing.
No, stuffing doesn't flop like that, friend.
It does.
It does not.
No.
I would know.
Yeah, well,
I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna doubt that.
I'm so funny, right?
Oh, no.
But the
no.
Yeah. So
sorry, Natty.
yeah, I'm a natty.
I'm getting
So
admonished in the chat for talking about Benito's hog.
yeah, everything about him is just so amazing. His hat, the straw hat, I just
Yeah,
love
what's
that.
wrong with the straw hat? You don't
It
like it?
just reminds me of like when I visited Puerto
Culturally
Rico.
significant.
It was
Mm-hmm.
significant. It reminded me when I visited Puerto Rico how the people that was serving juices and mangoes and stuff wore those hats. So it brought
Yeah.
me back to Puerto
I'm
Rico.
gonna tell you right now, tread lightly.
I
Because you've
am.
already
I'm
blocked on one
treading,
account. I will be
dude.
so happy to block you
Dude,
on another.
I am so treading lightly. I am so treading lightly. I am so treading lightly.
Don't disrespect people's culture. I'm being honest with you. Like
I
will
was
take you to block
complimenting
you
his
so
hat.
fast.
I was complimenting his hat.
Sir,
Mhm.
I'm
As
not
star,
stupid.
please 5 minutes. Look, Syria.
Okay,
No
just be
food, no
quiet.
water.
Okay. Okay.
That's Mandami's brother.
Yeah, we really love Mondani. He's doing great things for the
He's
city.
fantastic. The whole city was at his mansion throwing him out.
Throwing him out. When did he get thrown out? I think
Yeah,
he's
they
still
were
there.
out there protesting.
They were
That
protesting?
was just the beginning.
It's
He's only
crazy.
there for a month. I mean, the guy's doing terribly. He's got more lawsuits than
He is.
anybody else.
Who's suing him?
Everybody's suing him. The public is suing him.
Crazy. I had no idea he was getting sued.
And the Jewish people are going to sue him. You know what that means?
Oh, I don't know. What does that mean?
Not
Tell
good.
me.
They have some of the best lawyers, right?
All
In the
right.
Southern
Do
District.
they?
Do you support clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell? Yes or no?
No way.
Well, at least we agree on that.
No way. No way.
Do you
All
agree
this
with
stuff
what
that's on
Ward
Trump really
Butler
needs to
said?
be pointed to her.
What?
Oh.
Why
All
would
this
you? Why
blame.
should a woman take accountability for a man's actions? Like, yeah, she
It's
has
not
her
about-
own part to play, and
It's not
she
about
has
being
her
a
own-
woman.
She has her own part to play. She has her own guilt. So why? Yeah, I turned my gain down. I'll turn it back up. Why should she have to absorb what Trump did? Why can't he have accountability for his own actions?
Because she's the defendant in a criminal case.
Mm.
He's not. This is
Why
all about-
should that's a point? Why isn't he?
Because he's not guilty of anything. There's not enough proof.
Oh.
There's no proof. What you have is allegations and evidence, not proof.
Mm.
You don't have proof. Proof is what is required.
So
Proof,
if I walked up to you on the street and
Yeah.
I socked you in the face,
Should be a horrible day.
and you told people that I socked you in the face, should they believe you or should they believe me? I'm like, I didn't. What? No. Who
First
should
of all,
they
no
believe?
woman. First of all, no woman would do that to me, right? That's not. No, did that, and I wouldn't go to the police. I would just let it go.
I didn't say the police. I said if you told people that I socked you in the face after I did it, should we believe you? Or should we believe me, who's sitting here going, no, I didn't. What? No.
Gender shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't.
Sure.
It shouldn't,
I'm a man and I walk up to you and I punch you in the face. And you
Right,
tell
it shouldn't
people I
matter.
punched you in the face. Should we believe you? Or not?
yeah, I think if you're a credible person, sure.
Oh, Jelaine is not credible. Is that what you're saying?
The victims aren't credible?
Jelaine is definitely not credible.
Yeah,
100%.
Mm.
So
Right, she's
so
not-
but the victims aren't credible.
That is to be determined, and the issue that they have is this.
Mm.
Let's
All of
say,
them.
let's say they're
To be
all
determined.
truthful. Let's say they're all truthful right up to the midterms, coincidentally to the midterms, right?
Oh, yeah. This is all about the midterms. It's only been going on since
It's not
what,
political.
2008?
Right? It's not political,
2008.
right?
Yeah.
In
Right.
2007,
Oh, yeah.
despite Donald Trump going to the authorities in 2006 and telling them
Oh, yeah.
Not
Trump was the informant. I forgot.
he did
That's
rat
right.
them out. He ratted them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's
And-
the proof of that?
It's circulating, but I'll bring it back later if you want.
Yeah.
It is definitely circulating. But I think it's just a matter of, there's not enough proof. It's dated. It's years and years and years ago. It's suspect because of the political climate today against Trump. And
But he's the one
this
who
is-
ran on releasing the Epstein files. This is his whole platform.
Amanda, he is. The files are
But why-
released. 3 million. Just
No,
got done.
all the files have not been released. There's still more documents. But why are
We're
they
getting-
redacting names of people who are accused versus
Yeah,
victims.
that's weird.
Looks to me like the DOJ.
There's been numerous instances where photos of children should have been redacted and they weren't, but people who are sending emails talking about doing fucked up things to kids, their names are censored. Why is that?
We fixed that problem. What we did was we redacted
Who's
pictures
we?
of.
You are not part of any we, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
The
French.
one and only, you're not welcome here, and you know that.
French.
You're just
So
happy
anyway-
to be here because I'm on my backup account.
Yeah. So here's how that was fixed, because it offends you if I say we, right?
Mm.
MAGA,
Because you have no
right?
part in it.
Well,
MAGA has no part in it either. You guys are in the government?
MAGA controls the government, right?
MAGA
So just-
controls the government. Oh boy, here we go.
Comply. So just comply. I'm just
Should I
kidding.
let up the one and only?
I'm just kidding. So listen, they
He
fixed
might
that
be more
problem.
entertaining than this guy.
All the undisclosed, all the unredacted has been given to Congress.
Mm.
So that's it. You got that
Yeah.
unredacted files.
Mm.
Isn't that great? 3
Yeah,
million
that's great.
unredacted files. How incredible is that?
Yeah.
That is great for the survivors, isn't it?
So you're
Oh,
just,
yeah.
you're just saying words. If somebody
not
here is
words.
a mod,
It's
can
a-
you let up whoever's in the guest requests?
Amanda, that's a fact. That's a good fact. Trump signed off on all of that.
Thank God. Thank God for Trump. He's just saving these.
He is. He's amazing. He's the best
Oh,
president ever. He's Bad Bunny is almost like President Trump. He's almost as good as President
Bro,
Trump.
you can't. Trump can't
Trump
hold a
is
candle
bigger.
to Bad Bunny.
Trump has a bigger
Legit.
carrot.
He doesn't have a bigger package, though. We can tell
He
that.
does. He
Tell you that
does.
shit. You
He
know what else
does.
he does? He doesn't have that Trump has?
Well,
The inability to operate a charity in the state of New York.
Mm.
you mean like
That's
Tim Walz?
crazy.
Like Tim Walz and
Tim
stuff?
Walz can't operate a charity?
Are we talking
Okay.
about Tim Walz? Are we doing whataboutism, or are we talking about
Almost-
Bad Bunny and Trump? Is
almost
that what we're
vice
doing,
president.
or are we pivoting?
Yeah, the almost vice president of the United States of America? Yeah, that guy. Look at the fraud that is beneath him. Come on.
Oh, beneath
Look
him.
at that fraud. Taking food from kids. Oh my God.
So crazy because I feel like I watched
Let me clutch my pearls.
some information about this that a white lady was running that whole ring and that she was caught and she was jailed for it.
One white lady out of
Crazy.
80,000 Somalians. Amazing.
Yeah.
She's the one who
Yeah, ringleader.
orchestrated
You know
it.
what-
She's the one.
Do you know? Do you,
She manipulated.
Also,
know-
that's not true about Tim Walz. Tim Walz can operate a charity.
What do you think Tim Walz has done? Why do you think Tim Walz is innocent? Are you serious, Amanda?
Yeah, why didn't he run again? Why did he drop out?
What do you think he would? He's not going to run again. He's got
He
heat
had
on.
death
him.
threats against his children. What the fuck are you talking about? Didn't somebody's kid just get?
What happened to the lady that was
Everybody
unalive
in
in
the
her
public eye
stage
has
said,
that.
and the guy
Okay.
that did it said Tim Walz
I
hired
can't
him
even
to
deal
do
with
it.
your voice.
Oh,
I can't even deal with your
You're
fucking
telling
voice.
me Tim was scared of death threats? Tim is a Marine. Tim is not scared of anything. He's Semper Fi. He's a tough guy, Midwestern guy.
If somebody was
Big head.
threatening to take the life of my children, do you think that I would choose political office over the life of my children?
That's not you, but all these politicians,
Why
including
not
Donald
me?
Trump and his.
Because I'm not a man?
Because
Because I can fire
No, it's
a
not
weapon
you.
just as good as a man.
good.
Somebody came
Probably
to my
better.
house.
Yeah, better. What I'm saying to you is that not
So-
everybody's cut out for public office. Part of the public office and being in the public eye, and Makeover knows this, is you're going to be
Makeover.
scrutinized.
My name's Noelle Cosmo.
Noel, you're going to be scrutinized in the public.
Over what?
No. Scrutiny is not the same as people making
threatens.
death threats. It's not
Yes,
the
you're gonna have
same
that.
as people being ableist and absolutely disgusting towards your child. Nobody should have to put up with
gonna
that.
have
And
that.
he chose, and he's choosing not to.
You know what they said about Trump's kids? You know what they
Who
said
cares?
about Hunter?
Who gives a fuck?
They
They're
said that,
adults.
no, wait, no. You know what they said about Trump's kids? That they were there at the auctioning off of children. That's what they
You
said
know-
about Trump's
you know-
kids.
Do you know what, that's terrible? Do you know what they
I
said about
know.
like, Kai Trump, a perfect specimen of a kid?
Oh, specimen. That's creepy and weird.
That sounds disgusting.
That's creepy.
He's
That
That's not the way to
sounds
refer to young
really-
women.
He's the ideal 18-year-old girl.
Ew.
She is.
Not
Get a little
making it
creepy,
any
Cosmo.
better.
Why? Because
What
she's
makes
a
her
girl.
ideal? What makes her ideal?
She's an excellent golfer. She's cut.
Cool.
She's blue.
I
She's
can
blue
golf.
blood. She's blue
I
blood. She's
mean,
an excellent
what does
golfer.
blue blood mean?
She's cut from blue blood cloth. She
What does that
Like
mean?
from wealth?
comes from money, wealth, success, power.
I mean, I come from money. Does that mean that I'm special too? These are all
Power.
you're listing off all my
You- you don't-
attributes.
and
It's
you don't
crazy.
you didn't even come close to that kind of power.
I mean, my father wouldn't do business with Trump. He didn't trust him. So
Some people don't want to do business with him, and that's their choice.
yeah.
You know, Trump is a contract guy. If you have a contract, he will enforce the contract.
No, he doesn't, because he owes
No, he
people
doesn't pay his
money.
bills. Yeah.
He's not going to pay you if you
He
fuck
doesn't.
up.
He doesn't uphold
Even
his
when you
end
do
of
the
the
job, he
contract.
doesn't pay. Yeah.
No, if you do the job and he likes it, he's going to pay you.
That's
no,
not
that's
how
not
it
true.
works. That's not how
Yeah.
it works. If you're contracted to build something and you build it to specs, it doesn't matter if he changed his fucking mind. Like he wanted the toilet 3 inches to the left. Like that's ridiculous. If you pay somebody to do a job and they do it to specs, you pay them.
Yes. To specs, yes. But if it's not to specs, then you defer to the terms and conditions of the contract, and some of that
Sure.
involves,
Sure. Let's talk about that for a second.
I'm
So,
gonna go grab my coffee.
yeah, we're going to talk about this. So we're going to talk about escargot. So the Taj Mahal, right? That was one of Trump's casinos, right? So my mother's friend, who she grew up with in Massachusetts, is from France, and she would get a bunch of French foods imported to America for different businesses, and she would deliver the escargot to the Taj Mahal every month, right? Because they make an order, and they were about 3 months behind on paying her out of nowhere. They just weren't paying her. So she called and said, you have to pay your bill. And they were like, yeah, we're sending it. And finally, the third month, she was like, I'm not bringing it. They didn't pay me for the last 2 months. So she didn't show up. And they called her and they said, where's our escargot? And she goes, oh, yeah, I'm not bringing it until you pay me for what you owe me and this month up front, because I'm not bringing you free food again. And they're like, we'll make you a deal. We'll give you half now. And if you bring the escargot, we'll give you the other half. And she goes, absolutely not. I'm getting the 3 months you owe me for the food you've already consumed and bought from me. And then I will bring you this last amount for this month. And so they were like, no, we're just giving you half, or we're not paying you at all. And she goes, okay, then I'm not bringing the escargot. Eventually they paid her the 3 months and the month up front. She dropped it off, and then she canceled the contract, and they were like, you have to bring it. And she goes, oh, no, I'm not going through that with your company again. You guys like to scam people out of their money. He's always been a swindler. He's always done this. There's millions of stories of vendors with the same stories where they try to pay half and that's it, and then they don't ever get their money.
Sure,
and they screw people out of money consistently. So apparently they liked the escargot because they wanted it so badly. It wasn't like she wasn't doing her job. It's just they didn't want to pay.
That's terrible. Now,
Yeah.
that was a casino that was in Chapter 11, not Chapter 7, right?
I don't know, and I don't care. At the time, it's like you're not paying your bills. You're not paying your bills.
Yeah, in Chapter 11, you typically run into lots of aging reports.
This wasn't at a time that he was going through a bankruptcy. The Taj Mahal was functioning very heavily at
You
the
have
time.
to get me the exact dates and the amounts of escargot. And
Sure. And then you
Brain
can
thick on
check
it.
the books, right? Because you have
Yeah.
access to his books.
I hear what you're saying, though. I do hear what you're saying. Like, people just kick that up. Like, anything Trump ever did in his life, and even stuff he's never done.
Yeah, when he was a shitty businessman. Here's what's funny, Cosmo. My father
He's not.
is a Trump
He is.
supporter. Voted for Trump, and he's MAGA. My father, right?
Yep.
And my father, I remember very distinctly in like the early 2000s, talking about selling his business and how there was conversation at the time doing business with Trump. This is like right around the time that The Apprentice was coming out and all that shit. And I was like, Dad, would you ever do business with him? And he was like, no. He's offered to do business with me at least a dozen times, and I've said no. The guy's a swindler. So my father, who was knowing that he was a swindling businessman, voted for him anyways, which is fucking crazy. But I mean, people like you are like, oh, he's such a good businessman. And I'm like, no, he's not. He's known to be a bad businessman.
Has he ever
He's
had a
known-
successful business?
Yeah.
Not that I
His
know
real
of.
estate business is successful. His country clubs are.
Oh, his country clubs.
It's
Yeah.
He's never
Amazing.
filed bankruptcy against any of them?
He's never filed Chapter 7.
No. He's never filed bankruptcy.
Yeah, he's filed bankruptcy.
Okay, well
on
then
the-
they're not doing well. They're not
No.
successful. It doesn't matter whether you're filing 7, 11, 13. If you file bankruptcy as an individual or as a company, you're not doing well.
Yeah, but that doesn't sign you off and write you off as a horrible businessman
Yes, it does.
or woman.
It
Um,
does.
Well, the Chapter 11s were properties and businesses that his wife was running, so he can't take responsibility for that.
Oh, it was all her fault.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the
Blame
woman.
it on the
Man,
woman.
that goalpost just keep going. Just kick that can.
That's
Just
number one.
kick that can.
So
All right,
number one, the
well,
woman
I
was
want to hear
doing
what
it.
Kai has to say. Kai, how are you this morning?
Hi, long time homo, first time caller. How are you?
I love that.
Voice check.
Queer's fucking loving it. What's going on?
Well, I obviously don't believe that she deserves clemency, and I'm really just want to come on because I see a lot of like rhetoric in your chat specifically, like people who are ops to you, not like you personally, but a
Yeah.
lot of people who are like saying that like there's no evidence or like there's been no formal investigation against Trump and all of this, and it's just like make it make sense because like of course you're asking for Trump's people to investigate Trump and then asking us to act surprised when it's like we've investigated our man and we have found nothing. Like that makes no damn sense.
Can I help you with that? Can I help him with that issue?
There's really no need to help. He said what he said, but I guess if you really want to add something, it's not
do
going to be
feel
of value. But
compelled.
go ahead.
I do feel compelled to add some value to that. I understand his position
Mhm.
or her position
Hi.
on this, but it's incorrect. Donald Trump, whether you think it's Donald Trump's DOJ or not Donald Trump's DOJ, this stuff has been brewing for years and years and years and years, right? It's surfacing now precisely at midterm, right? Precisely at midterm, it's bubbling up right now, and this is the Democratic architecture.
Okay, so
at work.
I'm going to say this again. Trump ran on this during the presidential election.
I'm going to say
This
this
is
again.
not new. Now I'm speaking. This is not new. This is not some groundbreaking shit that's coming out just for midterms. This has been going on for years that he ran on this platform saying they were going to release the files and there was going to be hell to pay and all this other bullshit that he said. So this has nothing to do with the midterms. And quite frankly, Cosmo, you're a PDF protector. You are somebody. Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
You should be more outraged.
Just by a show of hands in the chat, how many people think that Cosmo is a PDF protector? There's plenty of ops in the chat, by the way.
In a lefty loony chat, you're gonna ask that question? Is that
There's
fair?
plenty of ops in the chat. Plenty
There's
in
no-
the chat.
There's no ops.
Cosmo, can we also say how on Twitter Trump was calling for the release of the Epstein files?
Can we say yes? Can we say that 3 million files were just dumped and unredacted as of yesterday? Isn't that a massive step in the right direction?
No.
It's
Under
just,
the Trump administration?
but why are all the names of the people that are like they're protecting the people who did this stuff?
They're unredacted.
Wait,
now.
no, but
Well, and let's be clear about this. Why is there testimony from E's lawyer saying that Trump was not a member of Mar-a-Lago but attended events regularly, even post the time that he said he kicked him out of the club? Why would that be redacted? Could it be because it contradicts something that Donald Trump said? Because that's interesting, don't you think?
It is interesting. And
Yeah,
should
that
be
kind of thing
investigated.
shouldn't have been redacted because, no victims were listed there. Nothing. I mean, Trump's name isn't redacted. It's supposed to be redacted, right? We know that. So, why would they do that? That makes no
It is
sense.
interesting. It is interesting, and it's going to be
Yeah.
investigated. But the question, it's not
I hope so.
who investigates this. Like, just everybody, people don't get this. It's not the public that investigates this. It's not the public that does this or the media that does this. It's the Department of Justice that does this.
Right, Trump's
aren't you seeing
Department
there's-
of Justice.
Right. You don't see
Well,
the
before
conflict of
Trump,
interest.
whose Department of Justice was involved?
The Department of Justice said that there was nothing illegal in the files when they were talking about it, and they didn't have any grounds for any arrest. But everyone else that's seeing these files are calling for the arrest of these PDFs.
Kash
So
Patel did say that. Kash Patel specifically said in Congress, he said, look, if I saw something that was remotely close to, my ability to prosecute, it would be done.
So why, with all the the thing of, you know, disgusting acts and illegal stuff in it.
Photographs of said acts.
Thank you. And so with all those photographs, all that stuff, we would arrest a normal person within hours of that stuff being arrested. Just because this person is our
Yes.
president,
Yes.
why
and
can't he
now-
be arrested for this?
Well, there's probably no pictures of him.
There are pictures
There
of
are
him.
pictures
There
of
are
him.
pictures of him. There
With
is a
adult
written
women, you mean?
victim testimony saying that there is a written victim testimony saying that he would host these parties called Calendar Girls, where he would
Wait,
like
I'm
examine
gonna
stuff.
I'm just gonna ask that you don't get into that.
Okay.
We can say
I'm
calendar
sorry.
girls, but just it's a
I
topic
know
I
where you're
just
going
don't
with
want to
that.
get
I heard
into.
about
But it's
that.
also
Yeah, I know.
like,
I'm sorry.
No,
why
you're
are we
okay.
trying? Why are we giving a round of applause for Kash Patel saying woulda, coulda, shoulda?
We're not actually. Kai, I'm
Well,
not.
then why did you bring it up? It's like a point. Of course, anyone in the DOJ, anyone representing Trump's going to be like, well, if we could do the right thing, we would, but we aren't because there isn't any proof, except if you look into the files, you'll see the proofs right there. And also the sloppy job of the redactions make it so obvious. The delay of the drop of the Epstein files,
And I'm
all the redactions sloppily
Yeah.
done, where like some of this stuff can still be pieced together. That's why so many people are seeing the red flags, because they did a sloppy job. Meanwhile, they're redacting important information that makes not just Trump look bad, but anybody associated with him look bad is getting redacted.
and I'm sorry, but you're there's no way you're innocent when your name is in those files over 38,000 times.
Trump is the most popular man on the planet.
No, he is
Isn't he?
not.
He is. It's not
No,
Bad Bunny.
he is
Sweetheart.
not.
Sweetheart, sunshine.
Don't call me sweetheart. Don't call me sunshine. Don't call me any of that shit. And I'm telling you right now, Cosmo, don't fucking do it. He is not the most popular man on the planet. By
Barack
what
Obama.
metric? By what
It's
metric?
not Bad Bunny.
By
and
what
any-
metric is he the most popular
On
man in the
any
world?
metric, you could.
And when
ask-
when is the information from these files collected?
the
It was
beautiful
before
thing
he was
about.
president, was it not?
Let me get back to Kai. Let me get back to Kai's point.
No, you're
Kai
not
has-
going to pivot. I'm talking to
I'll
you.
come back. I'll come back.
No, you can go back to
wanna-
the chat.
No, if you want, it's up to you.
Okay. Because he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He's not going to go.
Okay,
go
bye.
and- yeah, I'm not playing that shit with him today.
Ridiculous.
He's banned from my
It's just,
main account for a reason.
yeah. It's like, let me make more excuses for somebody that I've never met or doesn't give a fuck about me. Okay.
Right.
It's
What
really
was the
just
point?
pure copium. It's like he's lying to himself more than anything he's telling us. He knows Trump is wildly unpopular. He just wants to breathe it into existence.
He knows he's guilty.
I don't understand what is so hard about saying I was wrong. Look, we
Some
can do
people
it. We can
can't
all
do
do
it.
it together. Ready? I
will.
I
was wrong. Look at it. We all did it. We all did it.
Hey, there's some people
Too,
who don't
MAGA
have
can do
that.
it.
It's crazy.
Well, they
MAGA
never
can
learned
do
how to
it.
take accountability.
Leona said
spell
I
it,
wasn't
too.
wrong.
I wasn't
Leona
wrong that he
said-
was a PDF, that's for sure.
Oh God, Meeks, that doesn't make it any better to say that he won the popular vote. First of all, I don't even want to go there, but it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any better to say that somebody won the popular vote or they won this or they won that, knowing that they're an absolute piece of shit. It doesn't fix anything.
They got a C- in civics in 2006 and haven't learned anything new and think they're educated.
Yeah.
And that doesn't equate to approval, right? Because for one, I think it's like half the country, I don't know the
More.
exact
He has
number, but
a,
like a third to half the
33%.
country didn't vote.
Yes.
And those people, and this was an unpopular election. It was much like Hillary versus Donald, where a lot of people were voting not liking either candidate. It wasn't like people suddenly rose up that election day and was like, I love Trump, can't wait to vote for him. No, that's not how it went down.
And Cosmo saying that he's the most popular man on the planet, that's fucking funny because in your own country, you have a less than 37% approval rate. What is his approval rate right now? It's like 34%.
It's like
33%.
34, 35.
Let's
Like-
ask the Olympic athletes if he's popular. Let's ask them.
Right.
The Olympic athletes don't seem to like him too much.
Just because people know who you are doesn't mean that you're popular.
Yep.
People only know who he is because he's a fucking piece of garbage. Like, so much
Yep.
so that countries in Europe protest him every single day. Daily protest Trump.
Love
He's
being
not
back.
even their president. Shit, they're doing a better job protesting than we are. Oh man, oh man. Does anybody disagree with?
Yours
Yeah.
need to give it.
Okay. Okay.
Give it, please.
Yeah, I
You.
can't make them gift you. If they don't want to gift you, they're not going to gift you. Sorry.
Syria.
See, this shit is rude, and I hate when they do this. I let him sit up here this whole time. People know why you're here. Like, don't do that. Ghost of Mary, how are you?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. What would you like to add to the conversation today?
Not only do I not support clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell, but she should be in a harsher prison and buried underneath it. Like
Preach.
she,
Hey, fucking men.
I have a hard time wrapping my head around something because I'm a veteran. So obviously, I believe in your First Amendment, your Second, your Third, your Fourth, your Fifth. But it's real hard to think that she deserves to have a Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate herself or anyone else when she's implicated in something so big and broad and heinous.
Mhm.
I just don't think she should be allowed to invoke a fifth. And I know that's like, I have a hard time with that because obviously I don't think anybody's rights should be infringed upon. But at the same time, like her speaking, I evoke the fifth is really just a big fuck you to thousands of victims.
Well, and it also gives me pause, right? Because we have double jeopardy in this country. So if she was charged and convicted of all the things that she did, then she has no reason to plead the fifth because she can't be charged
sure.
again. She can't be tried again. So what else has she done that she doesn't want to speak on? That's what's really
He's
giving me
wiping
pause.
Orange Man's ass so that way he doesn't get indicted before he dies. And he's such a shallow human being that he's going to give
blood
in.
clot. Come on, blood clot. Come on,
Right?
blood clot.
I've never seen KFC take this long to do its job.
Leona,
I
You're cracking me
I like taking aspirin. I don't care what the doctor says. I'm gonna keep taking it. Okay. Please do. You know, but that's the thing is like I try to picture like a post-Trump world when we get JD Vance, and I'm like also equally as terrified.
Do you think they'll go for him? He seems wildly unpopular.
If Trump unalives, we get him.
That's
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
we
that's
get
fair.
what we get.
Yeah.
And if Trump gets impeached, we get him.
And if JD Vance is out, we got Mike Johnson. Oh.
It just gets
no.
worse
If
and
JD
worse,
Vance
doesn't
gets
it?
taken out, if JD Vance is taken out of the ring, at that point, that means we won the midterms, and that means whoever the Speaker of the House is, which would be a Democrat, will be the president.
Well, hopefully.
You
You never know with these chuckle fucks.
The only way JD Vance gets removed is if the Democrats sweep the midterms. That's it.
Right.
That's the only way he gets removed. That's what I'm saying. So
We need a factory reset for sure. Factory reset.
Is that a threat to Trump? JD is your next president. Nobody's
What a
making
fucking
threats
loser.
to anybody.
Call the FBI. If you think that we're praying for a blood clot is threatening the president, call the FBI, you loser.
Arthrosclerosis is a terrible thing.
You're gonna arrest high
I know
blood
that Big
pressure
Macs
and
are
coronary
hardening his
disease.
arteries. I listen. I don't know how you're gonna arrest me for encouraging biological processes, but sure.
Can I know
Thanks for
how
the
is
breakdown.
Trump proven a hero? Because he's not a hero.
Wait, they said he
He's
was
a hero to them because
Yeah, they said Trump has been proven a hero to those victims.
yeah, he promotes white supremacy. That's why he's their hero. He
That's
lets
their
them be
hero, guys.
racist
That's their
again.
hero. It's okay.
Bell's over there
It's
like,
weird.
there's a hero.
Oh God.
But why did I think when you said blood clot, you were talking about yourself? Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, can I get a blood clot,
Hey,
please?
whatever
At
makes the shit stop,
this
right?
point, I'll take it. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go.
God.
Yeah.
Him or me? At least I don't have to hear it anymore.
I'm sorry. Did he say he's a hero to the victims? Is that why they're on TV every day, pissed off that he's not doing enough? Because I don't
That's
know.
why
I've
the
seen the
rules.
victims.
Paid $2 million for a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah, because Trump's doing a great job. Idiots.
Very nice.
We always knew they didn't give a shit about women, though, so I don't know why we're surprised. Like, you know, your whole party is like, we're going to help women, whether they like it or not. Bro, give me a break.
You take this help. You take
How
this
is
and you
he
like it.
informant to the
Oh,
FBI?
I said that to a MAGA the other night because, like, I actually was defending him to a mutual because a mutual was kind of like, "You're a Trump supporter, rah rah rah," and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna help," and he's like, "I don't need your help, the MAGA," and I'm like, "Wait a second, now listen, I'm gonna be a good woman and I'm gonna defend a man and I'm gonna help him whether he likes it or not, just like Trump says, right?" So it was really fun.
Actually, I do have a job. I go to work in an hour. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
Right,
did
like
work already
same.
this morning. I had a wedding that I did
Yeah,
this
I
morning.
worked 12 hours today. How much do you work, Meeks? I'm just
Sorry,
saying.
you don't have to work
I worked
72
2 hours
to
and
make
got paid
40
what I
grand
make in a
year.
month.
Exactly.
Ugh,
I got
have to
rent
go to
paid
work
in
at
2 hours today.
1.
I gotta go to work at 11.
I don't want to do it. Yesterday I sat there for 10 hours and was like, well, this is fun. Nobody's in the emergency room, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm so glad no one's in the emergency room because that means nobody was injured or ill. But god damn it, I was bored. I'm like, I just want to push the buttons.
I understand. I work in a warehouse, so
Yeah,
when there's no
Meeks is-
work, it's just boring.
Meeks is so confused about people working different shifts. The hospitals are open 24/7, Meeks. There's got to be a way to staff them.
Amanda,
so are
that's really
warehouses.
heroic work you do. I do a different form of heroism, which is selling vapes to 21-year-olds
I love that.
regularly. I get their Nick fix.
That
Keeping the
you're
world
doing the
calm.
Lord's work. See, there's other people in the chat who work shift work. It's not a difficult concept, Meeks. Why don't you come up and talk to us then?
I did work today. See, here's my station. I did a wedding this morning. I made enough in a day that you probably make in a month. See that? That's all my work there. That's all my stuff. And see, there's my dog and there's my bed.
Puppy dog.
It's pretty awesome to be able to wake up, wear pajamas, you know, and make enough money to pay rent for the month in a couple hours.
Low-key
But
jealous.
you know, it's all good.
Show us the puppy.
Oh, you wanna see the blue? Blue, say hi. Say I'm a very good boy.
Hi,
I'm a
baby.
very good boy. Say hi. He heard you.
Hi, my little bestie.
Everybody loves me.
Yes, it's Amanda. It's your friend Amanda.
Everybody's dogs love me.
Blue loves everybody. He's everybody's friend.
Zena's over here like, oh, we're talking about good dogs. It's me.
No, but literally, Amanda, I don't know if you know, but Blue has a necktie. I'm gonna see if I have it here. I don't think it's here, but it says, "I'm everybody's friend."
It's true.
He literally is. He loves everybody.
My dog's collar says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. And then her tag says, shit, I'm lost. Call my mom.
It's fantastic.
That's
I love it.
Did we read the same Epstein files, Earl?
Yeah, I think they're using their ass to blow that whistle.
They went
Right.
through ChatGPT. They used Grok. They used Grok, and Grok was like, "Nah, man, he's innocent."
And it
Nah,
said
man,
it just like
trust.
that. It said it just like
Yeah.
that,
Nah,
too.
man.
That was Grok's response. Nah, man.
Nah, man. Nah, man. He's
Nah,
innocent.
man, trust me. He's innocent.
Trust me, bro.
Nah, bro.
He's innocent.
Probably trust.
Every day, all day. They're so. I think it's the weirdest love triangle. The way that MAGA loves fucking AI. It's so bizarre. I'm like, yo, robots are gonna take over, and you're the first one to go. No
You know
joke.
why they love it? It's because every single time they give an AI unrestricted access to the internet, it takes about 48 hours before it's throwing out Nazi salutes and saying crazy shit.
Schmatzy, please.
That's why they like it, because it's
Yeah.
on their side.
They can't think at all.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. AI is good. AI can be a very beneficial tool for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
But we also have to use AI responsibly and use our
Right.
best
Mhm.
judgment and not be a fucking idiot.
I think it has practical applications in the medical field, like helping
Lance,
diagnose
what's
things
up?
early and other stuff. But like, they're just draining the water and ruining the earth to make like videos of Donald Trump shitting on Harry Sisson, and it's like, I thought
Right.
AI was going to be Terminators, not literally just a bunch of dorks
Wait,
ruining the environment.
but did you see the one where they made Donald Trump an orangutan and all the animals in the jungle cowered away because he shit his pants? That was funny.
I thought that was in the Oval Office. I'm pretty sure that was a real
Yeah.
video.
No, you're right. That was real. Fuck. Damn it. You're right. That wasn't AI. That's insane.
There was another one that even that Trump like posted or reposted on his account, and people still try to say he's not like I don't know the TikTok censor for it. It starts with an R.
Oh man, I'm having to block people over on YouTube. This is
Which
wild.
ones? Name names.
Keeb Shlomo.
Why do I know who that is?
Well, they're saying the N-word in the chat, and now Wickedness Sick is also saying the N-word in the chat. So I don't
I'm
even
too
put them in timeout
chronically
anymore.
online. I'm too chronically online to know what that's referencing.
Yeah, I had to block them. Like, it's totally fine for you guys to say shit in the chat. Like, I don't genuinely care if you say things about me or, whatever. But slurs, we don't do that.
And
We
they
don't do
better
that.
not say nothing about that puppy dog.
You can't.
Yeah.
His name is Blue Bader Ginsburg, and he's a very, very, very good boy.
He's the goodest boy.
He's the goodest boy.
He really is.
He heard his name and he's looking at me like, I know you're cooking right now and you're talking about me. So does that mean I'm getting food? No, it doesn't. It
I
doesn't.
am
You already had breakfast.
so close to 20K on Instagram.
Get it, girl?
I need 20 more followers and I hit 19.6. So 400 away from 20K, baby. We came from
I got you,
5K. We came from 5K back in October. So we doing
Wait, I
things
can
over
follow
here.
you from Blue's account. I gotta follow you from Blue. Blue has his own Instagram.
Absolutely follow me from Blue's account. That's an instant follow back.
I
It's our
never
country and
use
we
it.
will military you all, Idness.
What? We will military you all?
Illiterate! That's somebody who couldn't pass the ASVAB right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Weaponizing.
Earl,
I
I
passed
get
the ASVAB and I got a whoopee.
Yeah,
Earl,
you
I
only need a
promise you-
35 to get into the infantry. So this guy
promise-
right here.
I'm
I
gonna go
think
under
I
my
even
whoopee
got a
to
higher
protect
score.
me.
You don't have to.
Wait, you guys, now
So-
you see me? Nah, you don't.
Oh, where did Amanda go, guys?
Wait,
Earl?
where's the host? We're
Earl?
hostless.
I promise you, my ASVAB score was probably higher than your IQ.
Wow.
just
Holy
saying.
fucking so.
My ASVAB score was a 75.
Oh, I did better than that in the ASVABs.
I got an 89
I was in
in
high school when I took
2007.
it. To be fair, I was
Yeah, I
like
was
in
17.
junior year.
I got a 92 on the ASVABs, and I can tell you that's because every fucking mechanical question that was on that bitch, I was just like, abacadabra, abacadabra.
Oh my god.
Why do I not know what this test is? I don't
It's
think I
basically
ever
military
took it.
testing.
Oh,
Like
okay,
an
that
IQ
makes
test
sense.
for
Yeah.
the military.
But then I also would like to say, Earl, I'm also studying nuclear science in college. So I promise you,
Nuclear.
the country probably does want me more than it wants you here.
Well, let's see what Joey has to say. Joey's been waiting patiently. Joey, what would you like to add to the conversation?
Yeah, I was here yesterday.
Yeah. What you want
yeah,
what you want to add to the conversation today?
Yeah, so I actually didn't think this Ghislaine Maxwell thing was real, but I guess it is. But like realistically, like why would anybody support her getting clemency? Like Have y'all heard anybody like supporting it?
Well, Trump is considering it.
So, if I'm not mistaken, she said that she can clear his name from the files.
No.
So she says. Or so has been rumored. Not so she says, because she didn't say shit. She just said,
He has
under the
5,400
advice of
excuses.
counsel. But there's no way he can be cleared. Because if she could clear him, she would have. Because she would have gotten a pardon in a fucking heartbeat. Everything would have been gone. There's no way that she can clear him.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think like I said, I don't know if you've heard anybody defend or even.
Clinton's going to talk about his own shit. The man bag said, love that Trump went to police on Epstein and Maxwell. Dems ready to talk about Clinton yet. Did you not hear that the Clintons are going to testify?
I
And where did
wasn't
they get this,
alive
like,
when
Trump is
Clinton
an
was
informant,
president.
right?
Who cares? So the Clinton hasn't been in office for 30 years, people. Like, come
God, it's been
on.
so
I hate
long.
it. Like, what does that? We're talking about the president we have right now. The
And we've
president
been calling
affecting our
Clinton a
country right
sleazy,
now.
like, womanizer for 35 years. Like, his indiscretions are not new to us. It's not like we all just suddenly figured out that Clinton is gross.
And it's also because they're so enveloped in team politics. They're like, red man
yeah.
good, blue man bad. I don't like Clinton. I don't think anyone here either doesn't care or doesn't like him. Like, we aren't you. We don't like just see Republican and are like, yeah, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, so that's Earl. I sent you an invite because I wanna talk about something that you said in the chat. You said Democrats care, jealous, selfish people. I'm not sure what it is that you're trying to say, but if I could imagine what it is that you're trying to say is that Democrats are, not care. And I would challenge you to give me a policy that the Republicans have put forth that are beneficial to all Americans, and then support your claim.
I would like to say most Democrats don't even support Clinton because of the stuff like he did. So
Can somebody let the guest up in the requests, please? It's freezing.
I'm going to make the argument that I always make. I would pay 10% more in taxes to hire a SMEX worker to personally, consensually give the blows to the president on a daily basis if we could get the economy that we had when he was president.
Yeah,
I will
that's
say
another
that.
thing they skip
I will
over with
fucking
Clinton
say
is
that. I will pay 10% more just to get back to that.
Wasn't Monica
No
Lewinsky a consenting adult?
Well,
She
I was going to
was.
ask,
Isn't that the
So-
Hi,
big difference?
DJ.
what was the big deal with the whole Monica Lewinsky situation?
He lied
It was
about
the
it
fact that he lied to Congress. Yes.
Okay.
during a
And that's
deposition.
wrong. Yes.
And it wasn't even the deposition had nothing to do with her. They threw that in as he was getting up to leave so they could get him like on the record under oath.
Okay. So, like,
Oh,
was he
Joey,
really
let me
like?
ask you a question. Let me ask
Okay.
you a question, Joey. I'm sorry. Was Clinton impeached?
To my knowledge, no.
No,
I don't know 100%.
He was.
He was.
he was.
He was.
Yeah.
Clyde,
Only
So
I
was
just
Trump, though.
I just want to
So was Trump.
hold on. I have to address this dumb motherfucker in the chat. Clyde said you don't pass or fail the ASVAB. You need to get a 31 or higher in order to join the military. It is
Yeah,
you did
and let's
pass
be
or
real.
fail.
A 31 is like you're eating crayons in that room. If you
I knew someone who got a 10 on the ASVAB. So you can
How,
most
Sway?
definitely fail.
How, Sway? Like, that's not possible. Your name is worth points. Like, what the fuck? It's like the
Yeah, for real.
SATs.
like verifying your
God.
social gets you 5.
Yes, you can't quote fail the ASVAB, but you can get a low enough score where even the
You're
military
not
doesn't want
eligible.
you.
Yeah, where you're not eligible to serve.
Like when
And you
I
should
was in
read like the instructions for like a
He
like a
said,
meal
Manbag
tent.
said you qualify or not. There's not a pass. In order to like, what the fuck? In order
Synonyms,
for you to
people. They're
qualify,
called
Hold on,
you
you're arguing with somebody who got an 18 on their ASVAB. Relax.
I know someone
Oh
who has
my
got
God.
a 10 on their ASVAB. Like,
All right, we got a lot of friendlies up here. I'm gonna start dropping people down. Kai, thank you so much
You
for
can
being
drop
here.
me, I
I
gotta
appreciate
go.
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
Bye.
too. Bye. I'll
Okay,
be in the
bye.
live
Thanks for
stream.
having me.
Thanks for being here. I'm gonna. Okay, you guys are kicking yourselves. I was gonna say I'm gonna kick you for the algo because it's better, but it's all good. Who is that random? Okay. Mr. DJ? Hello.
Good morning, rats. Good morning.
Good
I've been up on
morning.
your panel before. You probably
He's
you
my
It's
know
been a
friend.
me, but
long time.
yeah. So I came up on your panel asking
Yeah.
to get like the microphone to the headphones, stuff like that. You
I
probably don't
finally
remember,
fixed it. I had audio issues for
yeah,
fucking ever.
yeah, yeah. So that was me asking.
Earl, you have an echo. Oh, it stopped. Okay, cool.
Let me see. It might be my Bluetooth.
No, it's good now. So what was it that you were trying to say in the chat about Democrats don't care? Is that what you were saying?
No, I was saying that they was going to vote for Hillary so bad, and they knew that they were sex pigs to begin with, and then now they're trying to hope that they can get some kind of story on Trump. And he was actually probably the whistleblower when he was at Mar-a-Lago, Epstein. And then the racism, and that's all you guys say for your topics. And it's hard to come into the lives and talk about policies
Well,
or normal things because that's all you guys scream is try to bring down Trump or hope to. And it's like it's not going to win like that. You're not going to win.
Why is my calendar?
That was what I was saying basically.
Hey, Earl, do you have a hard time reading?
No.
Do you have difficulty
no.
reading? Do you need glasses?
They did that English
Do
classes
do
back
you
in
have? Do you have? It's an easy
2016, I
question.
think.
It's an easy question, Earl. Don't make me question your competency. Can you read?
Really
What's
not
above?
business.
What's above Amanda's head?
Well, your comments was going by so fast. I tried
What
to type
is
them
No,
in.
it's right
above
here.
Big
Right here.
Amanda's
fingers on
head?
my little
She's pointing
telephone.
to it. She's pointing to it. What does that say?
I'm outside. The sun's so bright
It says,
today.
do
Okay,
you-
so you are struggling.
I can't
It says,
see
do
it.
you support clemency for Ghislaine
Do you
Maxwell? You
support
saw the
clemency
comments
for,
just fine.
for Maxwell? Yeah. Oh, it depends if she'll talk a little bit more and speed up the process and get some of these people in jail. And our politicians.
So
whether
do you
they're
know what
Republican or
Ghislaine
Democrat
Maxwell
in that
did?
matter, but yeah, I know a lot about, through the last 15 or 10
Okay,
years.
so enlighten me. So
well,
what did she do?
Everybody knew about it before.
Okay, so enlighten me. What did she do?
Well, with the kids, or
What is she in
general,
prison
I
for?
don't understand what you mean.
What is she in prison for? That's that's the only thing
For
that she could
selling
be
people.
granted. For trafficking children.
Selling children and trafficking.
So then why do you say it
children.
depends on what she can offer?
Well, there's
Do you
always
think
been
that she
that
should be
in the
released?
courts. They get to turn state's evidence. They can bring up something that's maybe bring down 200 or 300 more rings that's going on like that. There's a lot that can benefit the kids. If she speaks out instead of, you know what I mean. If they
So
let her
you think
speak
if
openly,
she was
and she comes on
trafficking
the TV
children?
and starts bringing in the
Okay.
girls.
God damn it.
Don't
I'm
you
trying
agree?
to ask you a question. So if she trafficked children, which she did, if she offers some kind of new information, you think she should be granted clemency?
Well, I don't think it's going to be complete clemency. I mean, I imagine she's going to do maybe a little less time to,
So you think she should have a
speak
reduced
out on
sentence?
it openly. To me, I look at it this way: if they can catch all these people and bring them in, and all she has to do is if she blows the whistle first,
She didn't just
and if somebody
she
comes
didn't
out
just
and starts
traffic
speaking
children.
up on something.
But she didn't just traffic children, she also assaulted them.
Well, now while you're asking me that question, now she could come out and maybe Trump is involved. So I'm
Not maybe.
open
He
for
is
if she
involved.
comes out and speaks openly.
He is involved. His name is
Well,
in the
there's
files over 38,000 times. There are Okay. Cool. What did you read? All right. Well, give me what documents you read, and I'll go to the Epstein files and pull them up.
The ones I read through them, and it seemed like Epstein didn't like Trump, and all he did is implicate his name into the mix, and it was nothing to do with
So explain
any of the
photographs.
girls or being on the island, but he's just making a web.
And
He made a
victim
web of
statements.
people, so he could make it hard to figure out. Huh?
No, it's not hard to figure
But
out.
that's what I gathered from it.
Well, then you're
I'm
just
not going
not
to
very
sit back and write
smart.
down all the.
What attorneys did you talk to? I want to talk to them too.
Well, I'm sorry.
What attorneys did you talk to? I want to
Say it
talk to
again.
them too. You said you talked to attorneys. You talk and
Oh, I mean,
like who
I've,
did you
I've
talk
talked
to?
to many of them on a lot of lives where they
TikTok
come on and they
attorneys,
say
yeah.
it's all.
TikTok attorneys.
Am I
Yeah, I got my
muted?
bar card too.
Oh, no. Oh, well, I'm just saying, if when they come out with the charges and then they start, you start seeing some court cases, then you'll know more. But right now, there's no way you can just assume
No
the man's
way.
on
You know
there.
what's
But
crazy,
if he
Amanda?
is,
You know what's
that's
crazy, Amanda? Last night, somebody was like, "Oh, have you seen these documents?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did. Personally, yeah." So you're a congresswoman? Yeah, me, totally. Yeah, I'm a congresswoman. Yeah. And he was like, "Wow, that's crazy. So you're gonna share them with us?" I'm like, "Bro, are you
but
fucking nuts?"
it's not really smart to go on to say things like that until you know for sure because it'll make you
Yeah,
lose
yeah.
your
You just like to hear your sound of your own
midterms.
voice. I'm talking to Amanda right now. So
Oh,
anyway, yeah, isn't that funny? Don't you love the fake TikTok attorneys too? They're my favorite.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
They're super
Cosmos.
fun.
Cosmos in the chat. Yeah, I mean, Congress has unredacted files as promised. Game on. And the people who have spoken on it, we talked. This is how I started the live talking about Anna Paulina Luna and Lauren
hmm
Boebert, who have both seen the files, and they are against Ghislaine Maxwell having clemency. And Lauren Boebert actually said that she wanted her to have more time.
Yep.
How long did she
Lauren
get?
fucking Boebert. Oh, I don't even
Bull,
know
No,
what her
no,
bull.
no.
sentence was.
Maxwell.
I don't even know how much her prison sentence was.
well,
I can
I
look it
think
up.
Chuck
I
Schumer
thought
is
it
on
maybe
there in
like around
2018.
20 years or something like that, but I could be wrong.
Chuck Schumer was on on the island in 2018. Been there several
Cool, fuck
times.
that guy.
I
You
hope
can
that's
go.
not why Chuck
Nobody
Schumer's
cares.
kind of agreeing with Trump and letting things pass, and he's getting
Is
off on the
he?
backside. I don't know.
You have proof of that?
It was in the files.
It
Like I
was
say,
in
I
the.
didn't
No, that
document
he's
everything,
agreeing
but
with
he was
Trump. That
definitely.
he's
20
agreeing with
years.
Trump. Show me.
She got
Well,
20
I mean, I'm not a
years.
seems
fan of
like
his.
it seems like every bill passes, or the Supreme Court's passed, and everything. It's like
Yeah, why does that
everything.
happen? Does that happen
The
because Chuck Schumer is saying yes to it, or does that
SSP
happen because the
500's
Republicans?
doing good.
Hey, I know you like hearing the phlegm in the back of your throat rattle, but like I'm gonna
I
talk.
got a
So
cold.
anyway, yeah, it sounds like shit. So anyway, so
I'm
please
not a
prove to
personal
me
person.
that
You sound like an
please. Okay,
acolyte.
stop talking. So again, please explain to me how that works. How does things get passed in the House of Representatives? Like, tell me, how does that work? Does that mean Chuck Schumer says it, so it must be? Is he like the end all be all? Is he king? Does he decide that? Or does that because like a bunch of people in there vote and then the majority wins? Is that, I don't know.
It's
I mean,
just
explain it to me
he's
like I'm
just he's
stupid.
doing the right thing, and the right things happen. That's
I mean,
what
just
The
for
happens.
right thing is to
You can't
support
run around
Trump
and burn the
despite him being
cities and
gross.
Just
have
for full
Oh my
transparency.
God.
tampons in the
He's like got,
bathrooms.
Oh
oh my
my
Expect to have a
god.
good party. I mean, come
This
on.
guy's got literally
Oh, you
So-
don't want to
shit for
hear it.
brains.
Okay.
For full
you're
transparency,
very
I'm
dumb.
saying
You don't
oh
want
my
to hear the
god because
truth.
I'm
What is
talking
wrong
and
with
you
the
just keep
truth?
I'm saying oh my god because I'm talking and you just keep fucking talking over me. For full transparency, Chuck Schumer's relation to Jeffrey Epstein not allegedly because they can prove this, is that he received approximately $7,000 from Jeffrey Epstein in the mid 90s for campaign contributions.
Crazy.
And I don't like Chuck Schumer anyway. Fuck that guy. So if he did
okay.
something
That
wrong,
makes
then
it
he
right.
should. What did I do? Open your fucking ears and close your
Yes,
mouth.
that's what I'm
Fuck Chuck
saying.
Schumer. If he did something wrong, put his ass in prison too. Did you understand what I said?
Well, how about all the movie stars that represented
Well, I don't want to
the
pivot. I don't
Democratic
want to
Party?
pivot. How many people have been arrested? Why does it get so quiet when I ask that question?
No, it's a great question. Two, I believe Epstein and
And Ghislaine.
Maxwell. Yeah.
And we're talking about video. I mean, you guys are like, oh, show us the files. They've got video evidence. He had
Yeah.
cameras all over that place. So when they make Jeff disappear and no one gets arrested and they sweep it under the rug, you guys say, well, arrest whoever's on there. You better be careful what you're asking. You're talking about arresting the arresters. What names are on there?
Exactly.
Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, the people who run your internet, who run your
Yeah.
food, who run
Yeah.
your country.
Yeah, so what?
And we only
Yeah.
found
Still
one
run
Jeff.
without him.
There's
The internet
hundreds
will
of
run without
Jeffs.
them. That's fine.
There's hundreds
That's
of Jeffs.
fine.
And let me tell you why.
Call
Let me
them
land my
Jeff.
plane here. I'll land here. Let me tell you why it doesn't say kidnapped in the files. It says trafficked. These girls were put on there by their parents. Their parents did the deal with
Oh,
Jeff to go work there.
yeah,
It's not like
that
he
must have been
stole
it.
That's
them.
not
This was
that's not accurate.
Nope.
which ones were kidnapped?
There were several children at his West Palm house that were brought
Trafficked.
there under the gut.
Brought.
Are you going to shut the fuck up?
I'll work on it.
Good. Do this. And wait until I'm done talking. It helps. So there were numerous children who were brought to his Palm Beach property under the guise of making money. Children who were their families were in financial situations that weren't the greatest, for giving this man a massage. And then they were assaulted and trafficked.
100%
Their parents
correct.
didn't know.
Oh, but they thought it was legit. And let me tell you, not all of them are poor. These are rich people as well.
Some of them are, sure.
Yeah.
But they
know-
wanted money.
know the
They're
game.
kids. They're kids who were promised money for doing something that they thought was innocuous.
Imagine I tell my 16-year-old, she comes to me and she goes, I want to go work on an island where I'm going to be a towel girl at a massage thing or whatever it is. Some of them know what's going on. And I know that's a hard thing to hear, but a lot
Some
of
people
them
aren't smart. I had to have a conversation with my coworker last night about how it's a terrible idea for her teenage daughter to post on TikTok when they were going on vacation to find vacation friends, and how that could set her daughter up to be trafficked. And she had no idea that could happen like that.
Yeah.
Because some people just aren't keen to these things. But
Well, I just
unfortunately,
don't-
from
yeah.
having to read the Epstein files and having to deal with men like you all the time, I fucking am.
Well, something I read in there that really freaked me out. And once again, you guys think this
You
is
didn't
just
listen to anything
schmecks.
I just said.
Well, I'm going to
Nope.
relate
What did
to
I
what
just
you just
say?
said.
No,
I'm
what
not
did I
doing
just
that
say?
with you. Let's not do that.
What did I just say?
What
You
did
I'm
you
didn't
not
just
listen to
married to
anything
you.
I just said.
I'm not
I
married
mi-
to you. We're
Thank
not
God.
going to do that.
But again, just to be clear, I didn't hear what you said. Could you tell me?
I
Because I
muted
didn't hear
him
it.
because he was talking over me again.
Oh, I'm
You
just
have to
wondering if you could
unmute.
help me out.
He's talking some good points, though.
Oh, has he?
It makes
Girl,
sense.
Is
you're
that
not
right,
very
Plum Rattle?
smart.
I mean, is it Sapphire? I mean,
So I just wanted to say one thing. It's worse than schmecks. In the files, Jeff writes, I really like the
What
torture video.
did
What did I just say?
Amanda just say? Please.
What did I say before that? And I'll answer her.
I heard everything you said. Now, what
Okay,
did
what did I
Amanda? I
say?
missed
It's
what
not
I
easy
missed.
to
Oh,
quote,
see,
is
but
it?
I heard what she said. I heard what you said, and I just didn't hear what she said. So, could you
Okay.
tell me what she said?
We were speaking about the files and that people need to be
Mhm.
held accountable.
Mhm.
I'm not
Thank you,
a
Skippy.
recording device,
Mhm.
so I picked up what she
Thank
said of
you.
Oh
what
shit!
we
I
were
just
talking about.
remembered. It
Stars.
was
Appreciate you.
why her daughter should not post on TikTok when she's going on vacation to find vacation friends because it sets her up to be T-ricked. Like
Okay.
people like you are the reason why she knows that. That's what she said.
People like me.
Yes.
I just met you fucking people.
The excuses for it is
they
why
won't
you
make
know
you talk either.
Yeah.
Hollywood, all the movie stars are
Skippy.
involved in that shit, and they're the
all
ones that
those
back the
movies.
Democrats.
This guy
They control
literally
the
is having
media.
like a dementia rant.
So
Can we just be done
listen,
with
I can get
Earl?
out
It's
of
kind
here,
of
but I'll
annoying.
say this: it's worse than schmecks. It's the worst
You
thing
can go
fucking
away,
ever.
Earl.
Probably, it's probably the unalivement of children,
Mhm.
and you're not going to do a fucking thing about it except
Oh
bitch here
yeah,
on TikTok because
yeah,
that's the answer.
What?
You
Okay.
can't
yeah.
Okay.
you
What
can't
power do I
arrest
have?
the arresters.
What power do I have?
You have this power right here: free speech to bicker about it.
Can
Bicker.
We're
I
not
ask you
trying
a
to bicker. We're
question
having
real
a
quick?
conversation, but
What I'm
you're
saying is you can't
emotionally
arrest our leaders.
We
Obama's
can.
not going to be in cuffs
You
ever.
can.
That would
You're
ruin
right.
every
'Cause he didn't do anything
political
wrong. He's not
debate
in the
from now until
files.
forever.
Can I ask one
I
question
don't
real
care.
quick?
Go ahead.
That slogan of "I don't care" doesn't play.
I
You
didn't
can't have the
finish
country
my
go into
statement.
anarchy.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't finish my statement, but you just won't shut your fucking mouth. You have
Or
no
respond to anything she
emotional
says.
regulation at all. None.
I'm not muted, by the way. Go ahead.
DJ wanted to ask a question. Go ahead, DJ. I'm going to answer this call.
Taco, what's your limit with Donald Trump?
What's my what?
What is your limit with Donald Trump?
Let me tell you, I read people for a living. I know that man. I've never watched him be shook on anything. You need to calm your
No.
fucking vagina right now. I've never seen that man be shook on.
Her vagina
What is wrong with you guys?
Why are you thinking about my vagina?
What is
That's
wrong with
fucking
you
weird.
guys right now?
Creepy.
That is fucking
What is happening right now?
weird. He said I read people, and that man has done nothing. Oh my god.
Are you okay right now?
You're
She's doing
clearly
great.
not all right. I'm having a great time. Like, I'm enjoying myself thoroughly at this
What's your
particular
job?
moment. I am a radiologic technologist. I'm triple board
Okay, so you
certified
read people
radiologic
as well.
technologist. No, I don't.
And I wouldn't laugh like a
I don't
fucking
read
hyena
people.
if you said that.
I don't read people.
You read their statistics and shit.
No, I
Did
don't.
her laugh bother you?
Anyways, back to fucking reality.
Did her laugh
I've
bother
never
you?
seen that man shook on.
Did her laugh bother
Holy
you?
shit, this is emotional.
Did her laugh bother you?
She's
Does
never
my
laughed once in her
joy,
life.
does my
This
joy
isn't a
piss
laugh.
you off?
This is a cynical laugh.
crazy.
There's
Does my
cynicism
joy
behind
make
it.
you mad? My joy makes
You're
you
not
mad.
happy,
That's
Amanda. You're
insane.
Yes, I
fucking
am, because
miserable.
you're fucking
Oh,
ridiculous.
she's very happy.
No, she's not. This is sinister behind her
Hey,
laughter.
dude. Hey, dude.
This isn't
I
a
know her
good time,
personally.
something
She's pretty
positive
fucking
she's
happy.
laughing about. It's negative.
She's got lots of reasons to be happy too. Hey, yo.
Ooh,
Let's go.
all
Fuck
right.
yeah.
Anyways, could we return to life? God damn.
Do you have a life?
I don't even know what I was saying. This shit
I
got
know,
so
because
emotional.
you weren't making any sense
important.
anyways. It
So
wasn't, yeah.
just to say, I've never seen Trump get shook on anything except the
Oh,
e-files.
okay.
And I know he's in there, and that's my limit to him, to talk to a man who's been waiting patiently for a fucking answer.
Cool. Cool story, bro. That was
So my
great.
limit is rare because once again, they're all doing it. All of them. All of them. All
Oh,
my
so
leaders,
we
this
should
whole
just let 'em
fucking
go.
nation. And let me tell you, the slogan comes, well, let's arrest them all. No, I don't want anarchy in my nation. I don't.
Oh, anarchy.
Yeah.
You think there'd be nobody to take over if we arrested all the people that did it?
Who's going to take over you? Who's
Yeah.
next up in line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd
All right.
agree.
Well, you're the
Make up
president now.
America
We have
gorgeous
to deport
again.
some people. How you going to do it?
Follow due process.
You got to do it nicely.
Follow due
I'm going
process.
to deport all MAGA.
You're going to put them in court?
Deport
How's
all
that
MAGA.
gonna go?
Deport all MAGA. Deport, not in court.
You find
Deport.
100,000 people here illegally, and you want to flood our courts with, "Hey, we found you
No,
here
no, no,
illegally."
no, 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 no
What's
law
your
and order.
defense?
You guys don't get a day in court. You didn't give any immigrants a day in court.
What do you think
guys
their
go
day in
just
court would go like?
Straight to jail. Straight
What
to
do
jail.
you think an illegal immigration's
jail.
day in court would be like?
Straight to jail.
We found you here
Again, no
illegally.
courts.
It's
Again,
time
no
to go
law and
home.
order.
What's
No
your
due
defense?
process. You don't get a due process.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, then what would you do? You're the president. How do we get them out? Or are you going to let them in?
I'm gonna let him in.
All right, let them in.
I'm gonna let him
Yeah,
in.
I want to
I'm gonna
deport
give
all
him
MAGA.
status.
MAGA gets supported.
All right, so let me tell you, we have money
No
in this
law and order,
country. It's a
no due
monopoly. We didn't
process.
allocate for an extra
Bye bye.
20 million people.
Time to go on
We didn't
permanent
allocate our
vacation.
schools.
I can't do
Bye-bye.
the over talking back and forth. I
He's
can't
been
do it.
yapping.
Guys, I'm autistic. I
I've
can't
been
do it.
yapping, bro.
I get.
I'll wait till she's done making a point.
Yes, please do that. That's what I've been asking.
Yeah, you asked me what I would do as president, and you didn't listen. I would deport all MAGA. You get no due process. You get no day in court. You just get deported straight to jail. No time, no nothing. Just get out of my country. You guys are deplorable, and you ruin our nation. So
Cool.
deport all MAGA. Yep.
Okay, thank you for your suggestion. Really smart.
No, you just asked what I want to do. It's not a suggestion. It's what I
Amanda,
want.
you said you wouldn't put them in court. So what would you do? How do you govern your nation?
I would grant people temporary protected status.
I told you
To
we didn't
start with.
allocate the money. You see, Chicago almost had to close 100 schools because we have a law in America that says if you sneak in here with children, we take care of them. We put them in our schools. We give them school lunches. Even though we didn't allocate for the money, we
Perfect.
fucking
We're going to tax the rich to get that money.
Oh, they're just going to leave. No more. Sorry, you can't tax them. They've left.
They're not
They've
gonna
gone to
just leave.
Switzerland, Sweden.
They're
Yeah,
not
they're
gonna just
rich.
leave.
They
They're
are
not gonna
rich.
just leave.
Fuck America. You're not
Hey,
going to tax
Amanda?
me. I'm rich. I'll
Yeah.
go wherever I want.
It's crazy because like it's February in New York, right? Mom Dami's been mayor for like, I don't know, like a month and a week,
Mhm.
right? And the
And then-
rich are still here.
I know
Oh,
they
it
haven't gone
hasn't
anywhere.
begun. Oh, it hasn't
haven't
begun.
gone
He's just
anywhere yet.
threatening them.
Oh, is
You're
he
right.
threatening
And
So
them?
if they were
and the one-
rich, they could pack up and leave at any time. And they haven't left
100%.
yet. They're not going anywhere.
Oh, they're
Also,
leaving.
I'm still fucking talking. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Also, they haven't left. They're not leaving. These companies that they own need to conduct business in the United States to survive. Can
Not
they
New York.
conduct? Shut the fuck up.
It's called a conversation, Amanda. It goes back and forth. I know
Yes.
it's hard.
I speak, and once I convey my entire point, then you speak. That's how a conversation works. We don't just interject in the middle of a sentence because then you never know what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. It's called impulse control.
Well, when you say something crazy like they can take their business anywhere in America, this isn't.
That's not what I said because you keep fucking talking in the middle of me fucking talking. I can't believe that you're an adult and I have to teach you this. This is wild. Anyway, they need to continue to operate in the United States. Now, they may be personally not liable for taxes because they leave, but their corporations will still have to pay taxes. So we would close corporate loopholes and they would still have to operate here. We can still get revenue from them either on a personal side or on a corporate side. Now I'm done talking. Now you may speak.
You keep saying the United States. I'm talking about states and cities. I don't have to stay in New York. I can leave.
Then
Every
states
state
and
has
cities
different
inside
tax.
of the United
Wait a second.
States? I'm
I don't
not
know
good
why
at
you're beating
geography.
yourself, Amanda. Every state has
I'm not
different
good at
tax brackets. Do you understand
I'm
that?
not good at geography, but
Federal
I
taxes
thought
are
the
different
states
per
were
state.
inside the United States.
If you raise the taxes in the city, I'm allowed to leave the city. It has nothing to do with America.
You're asking how I'm going to afford to give people temporary protected status, and you brought up schools and said that there wasn't the revenue. How do you
You
think
said
red
you
states
would-
afford things? Because blue states tax, and they give them fucking money. If we close corporate tax loopholes and tax them at the federal level, then the Department of Education and other federal departments can fund the programs that we need to fund.
Do you know how much money the Department of Education receives?
How much money
Amanda.
do they receive?
A better question. Do you know how much?
No, how much money
fraud-
do they receive? I don't
Do
know
you
the
know how
answer to
much
that question. Tell me.
fraud? Do you know how much
I-
fraud is in there?
I don't know the answer to your question. I can't
They
move past
receive
that. I'm
hundreds.
autistic, so we have
They
to keep
receive
staying there.
hundreds
We're
of
gonna keep
millions.
staying there.
I thought we didn't interject, and we're normal people, and we let people talk. You're just as human as me. Don't
I
pretend
told
you're not.
you that I didn't understand, and I'm asking you to pause to clarify. You asked me, how much money does the Department of Education get? And then, in response to you, I said, I don't know, tell me. And now you've moved on to something else. So are we going to talk about how much money the Department of Education gets, or are we going to move on to something else?
Well, it was related to that, but I'll get you the exact figure. Give me 1 second, because that's how we like to debate here. We need.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
How
So
much money does the
Amanda,
Department of Education get?
okay, can you look it up in quiet,
Oh, is
please?
that
That'd be
easy?
cool. Quiet,
Holy shit!
quiet. So Amanda, there's this really cool website I've been meaning to send you. It's called
Mm-hmm.
It's about all the things that he's doing when it comes to actions in our city. And there's a whole section on public finance. And he has done quite a bit with government links on it as well. How he got rid of a bunch of the Adams era executive orders that related to different policy changes when it comes to executives and corporations in this city. The LIFT task force was established, the land identifying city-owned land suitable for housing developments. Speed task force, expedite equitable development task force to reduce permitting and bureaucratic barriers to affordable housing. All of these things that these rich people said they were going to leave for, and that all happened on the first day of January. So my whole thing is, if these billionaires and millionaires were going to leave, like, they've had a month and a week. He hasn't threatened anything. He's done things. He's already done things. Come over here. He's already done things. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. It's not a threat when I can see it in action and it being active, right? And the data was enacted and where it was. I can go to my.gov and I can look it all up. And then for any of you following along, if you're curious, BomdaniBulletin.com will update on the day-to-day what he's done and the different actions he's taken in our city. He's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We need more Momdanis in this world.
He has not raised the rent on these people yet. First of all, they don't have to
Oh,
have
he hasn't?
companies.
Let's not move past that.
They don't have to have
amount.
companies. They have
Let's not-
residential apartments that they own.
Let's not
So
move
when you
past
tell me
that
you're going to,
education amount.
what's?
Let's not
Oh
move
yeah, I
past
got you.
Yeah,
I
what
got
was
an
that
honest
number?
question for you guys. Just
What-
in
no, no,
one
no, no.
year,
What was that number?
I'm
What was
answering
that
the
number?
question. Just in 1 year, how much do you guys think
No,
we
no.
invest?
What was the number?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
not
Tell
really
me.
want it?
Tell
Do
me.
you not want to guess?
Tell me. No, I don't want to guess.
$268 billion in total spending during the fiscal year of 2024.
Okay.
$80 billion for discretional funding.
Okay.
Now, do you know how much fraud is in our Department of Education?
How much?
Let me pull those numbers for you.
Oh, this is
How much fraud
interesting.
is in the Department of
You know what's
Education?
crazy, Amanda? So there was on January 30th, there was a city council meeting where they were mentioning how they were giving a raise to many positions. They were giving lots of their positions raises, but Mamdani and Speaker Julie Main said they're not. They're declining an increase in salary. That's interesting. It's pretty fucking selfless to me.
That's crazy.
They could have been like, we want more
Uh,
money, but nah.
Only
you know,
what
I
they
do want you
found
guys. I
is
do
a
want you guys to
billion.
know that, you know, in regards to Amanda's proposal for taxing the rich, there was a
Mm.
time where businesses or private income, something like that, was taxed at like, I think it was businesses, was taxed at like 50%, right? Close
Mm.
to that. And also, right, we saw the middle class, the growth of the middle class between 1930s, late 1930s, 1940s, all the way up to
Wow.
1980s, right? Interesting. I wonder why that stopped, why the middle class, you know, hit a stagnation. They say all
Hmm.
roads lead to hell, and there's another road that says all roads lead to Reagan. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyways,
Let me tell you what the top percent earners pay here in federal income taxes.
Tell me.
45% of our nation is taken care of by the 1%. Those little small taxes you pay don't even compare to the billions
Not
that these
trickle down
corporations pay in
economics.
taxes.
Not be fucking serious. You come up
Okay,
here with
so
trickle down economics?
Yeah, America.
You really think that shit works? Are you rich?
I do well.
Okay, and
oh,
you think
hey,
that's because of the 1%?
Uh,
No.
hey,
Are you
Amanda.
so rich
yes,
that you
because
get
the
tax
billionaires
write-offs at the end of
fund
the
all
year
the
for your business
programs.
and on personal taxes? Let me ask you that.
If I make $1
Are you
billion,
so rich that you do not get taxed on your wealth and your business and your personal wealth? Answer that right now.
no.
Then fuck off with your Reaganomics. Thank you. Oh, hey, by the way, Amanda, you
yes.
should really get Doc Holliday out of your chat. He is threatening brown people. I just wanted you to know that. That's why I came up. Thank
Oh, there's
you.
mods. I didn't see them.
Okay.
I'm not
The
watching the
top
By the
chat.
1% paid
way,
an average effect federal
since the
income.
1980s, CEOs' pay has gone up over 1,024%, while the average worker has only gone up about 22 to 24%.
That's
Interesting.
huge. That's huge. Just so you know, the top 1% paid an average effective federal income tax rate of about 26%, compared to an
It
average
should be
rate of 3.7% for the bottom 50%.
more. We should be taxing billionaires at 80%,
Ma'am,
period.
these are the ones who run your
We
stuff.
should be taxing billionaires at 80%,
You don't
period.
tax the people
Did you
who make
know that
America
taxing
great.
billionaires got us out of the Great Depression? Why did that stop?
You don't
Oh,
tax
I'm sorry.
Starbucks. You don't tax
I'm sorry. The
Amazon.
gentleman underneath
Lance, I
you
made you a mod.
answered that for me.
Yeah, you don't tax the greatest creators of our game here. Sorry, they don't play that shit.
Oh, shut the fuck
Hmm.
up.
I'm sorry, but these are the leaders of America. You don't threaten their money. You
Hey,
don't.
We're the
Beth,
leaders of
is it Beth?
America. That's that's part
Companies,
of the problem,
organizations.
and that's a problem.
Country, who do you
Is
want
it
to run it? The
Bethy?
people?
The people
Can't see
should
the
be running
name.
it.
Is it Bethy?
Get your pronouns wrong, friend.
But yeah, I just want I wanted to I gotta hop down real quick, but I wanted to get back to your original topic as far as Maxwell. Um, I don't agree with what she's doing by any means. I think that she should do every inch, every second of her time that's given to her by the fullest extent of the law. But I do think that Trump will not pardon her because of the e-files, and I think that listening to recent conversations and what she did yesterday, I don't think that he's going to give her that pardon because he knows that he's going to get cooked if he pardon her because she's going to talk, say the things that he doesn't want her to say. But I also think that she's doing a two-part play. First part, like she's not talking because if she talks, she's going to lose any leverage or power that she has, right? She's still going to have to do her time, and Congress is going to go, all right, thanks, all right, go back to prison. And then second part, if she doesn't talk, she gets to use that leverage to get Trump to possibly pardon her, but Plan B won't work because she's going to talk and she's going to burn him, and he's not going to do that.
How could we ever trust anything she says, not thinking she's just trying to get out of prison? She'd have to come with some evidence, not just her words. You see, she's a
Isn't there
felon
a
right
thing
now.
called? Isn't there this thing that's floating around called files that Congress just voted on to release?
Dude, we've released millions. Who's been
I mean,
arrested?
they still exist though, right?
All you see are people shifting power. You saw the Lord of England just give his
You're
house
not gonna
away.
light my gas. You're not gonna light my
What
gas.
are you talking about, dude? What do you guys say when I'm just speaking my truth over here? I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that no one's been arrested. Even a lord in England just gave up his power, gave up his houses. He didn't go to jail. This is what's happening. They're right in your face. No one's going to jail. No one.
Why do you think?
That's not what I said.
I see that all of our countries are
DJ. Thank you for
disgusting.
being here.
Noel.
Love you, babe.
Is it Bethany? Bethy? I can't see the full
Bethy.
name. But Bethy, you guys have a great day. I'm gonna be in the comments listening and live, laugh, love, all that good stuff.
Amanda,
Be gay, do crime.
Amanda, you said a hardcore sentence. You know, like what? How do we feel that this is a disgusting country? It's all disgusting.
I didn't say that.
Well, let me tell you,
I haven't said
there are-
anything. I've
there
been
are-
moderating because people are being
Okay,
racist and
sure.
weird.
There are rich
Yeah, I
men
agree.
who like young girls, and that's a hard.
Donald
thing
Trump
to
loves
accept.
young girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't know about children.
No, it's definitely children. It's in the
We'll
files.
see.
Taco.
Oh, Biden had those files. Why didn't he
Roll the
slam them,
child.
bro? He had them.
In 10 years, I'll probably be dating her.
Have
Turns
you
into
ever
a
read
10-year-old.
Harry
That's not
Potter
creepy.
before?
Yeah.
Is a
Talking about his own
14-year-old a
child's
child?
breasts and legs after she was born. That was weird and creepy.
Exactly.
Have you
Talking
ever
about how
read
he
Harry
has snacks
Potter?
in common with his other daughter.
He's
Did
You
a
know,
sexual deviant, that's for sure.
talking about
Donald
grabbing a
Trump is
woman by
mentioned
their
more
you know
That's
in
the
the
what?
files than Harry
point. He's
Potter
a
is mentioned in all
sexual
7 books.
deviant. That's the fucking point.
The
He
point of
shouldn't
what?
be running
Why
our
are you yelling?
country.
Neither was Bill Clinton. I mean,
I'm
they're
not
all.
yelling. I'm
they're
just
all.
talking loud. I'm loud.
Yeah, man,
Bill
the
Clinton was
volume's
a
a bit
sexual
loud in your mic.
deviant.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dummy.
All right, I lowered it.
Racing.
There you go.
You
Appreciate
could just
you.
ask
But
me to
yeah,
lower
Donald
it. You don't have
Trump
to call
could
me
be
a
up
dummy. So now you can get the fuck out. You just say, "Hey, your mic's loud." Oh, cool.
I don't think he called
It's
you a
not that
dummy. I
loud,
think he
actually,
was
when you're
calling
yelling
Taco a
it.
dummy.
Who the fuck is Maxwell?
Oh,
You don't
God.
know?
Hello, Origin.
Oh, I
How
got
are
a
Crazy.
you?
life. I don't give a
You
shit
got a
what
life?
Maxwell is. Yeah, I got a life.
I have a
I'm
life
like you.
too. I got a busy
Oh,
week this
hold on a
week.
second. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I
Origin.
make money.
Origin.
Me too.
How
Well,
are
that's
you
okay. You
today?
don't know us.
Guys, stop.
Bro,
Origin.
you look like a
How are
lizard,
you?
bro. You look like a lizard. Eat some food, man. I can see your cheekbones.
I don't think he came here to debate.
He didn't
Are you
even
like
come
an
here to have a
illegal immigrant?
conversation.
Are you like
He didn't even come here to have a conversation.
That was weird. Who was he talking to?
Look, I know my president's in those files. Or even if he's not, I know it's possible he could have done something dirty like that. They're all dirty. You know, I could look at Hillary, you know, hundreds of kids go missing in her African, you know,
Okay.
thing. I mean, there's so much dirt on everyone.
Who is Hillary? Is Hillary currently the
I
president
don't
of
want
our
to.
country?
I don't want to hear that. What I'm saying is they're all bad.
I
You're
don't
not going to
care
find
if
me
you don't
one.
want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, then get the fuck off the
You're
panel.
not going to find
I'm
me one
asking
that's
you a
not
question.
bad.
I'm asking you a question. Is Hillary the
What?
president of our country right now?
No.
Eero,
And my president.
what is it that you want, Eero? Because Eero is now saying that apologize for your schmeta schmile some more. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I kicked you because you're being disrespectful.
He's
And
talking to me,
Taco's about to
probably.
go too.
I'm apologizing for him, I
So
guess.
is Hillary the president of our country right now?
No.
Who is the president of our country?
Did she
right now?
run for president? I mean, what a
Who is
great
the
pivot.
president? Who is the president of our country right now?
Donald J. Trump.
Okay. Did Donald J. Trump act
Careful.
inappropriately with children?
No.
Yes. Yes,
What?
he did. Show me proof.
What child?
Show me proof
What
that
child?
negates what is in the files.
What child did he act inappropriate with?
Show me proof of something that negates what is in the files.
What's in the files that said he did wrong?
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Wait a second. We're talking about evidence, and you better be careful because if you were, if you,
You're too fucking dumb. I can't do this with him anymore. Between his
Me
emotional
either.
outbursts and his fucking idiocracy, I can't. I can't.
It's pretty crazy.
So, Taco, to answer your question, Donald J. Trump, the president of the United States. Listen, I'm gonna massive trigger warning right now. If SA is something that is a trigger for you, as it is for me, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm just gonna ask that you turn my volume all the way down for just a moment. In the Epstein files, Donald J. Trump participated in something what is called Calendar Girls, where he visually inspected the genitals of children. He also digitally, which means your fingers, digitally penetrated these children to test them for tightness, and then would auction off the children based upon his visual and physical examinations of these children. It is in the Epstein files. It is called Calendar Girls. It was put out initially and then retracted. They took it down, and it's all over the internet because it was an oopsie. It got out. Anyway, these people are disgusting, man.
Taco, reading is fundamental.
What's crazy is that this conversation isn't even necessarily about Trump. This is about Ghislaine and what Ghislaine did, and should she deserve clemency in exchange for information. This conversation isn't even necessarily about Trump. But for some reason, they keep bringing him up and they keep bringing him back into the conversation. Why? Because he's so deeply ingrained in what happened that there is no way to have the conversation without talking about him. And if you are not smart enough to get that, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. Calendar Girls is described in the Epstein files. The files are the ones that describe what Calendar Girls means. I kicked you because you have no emotional regulation. You cannot shut the fuck up. Like, it is actually impossible for you to do so. So now you get to stay in the chat where we can ignore you and you're not just verbal diarrhea over everybody. Like a little fucking turkey. It's just asinine. YouTube is going absolutely crazy. This is my platform, Taco. If you don't like it, matter of fact, I'm going to mute you in the fucking chat too, bitch. I'm going to get a violation for that.
Bye. For what?
We love the TikTok shop. Find out how not to be a bitch on the TikTok shop.
That's right. For the low price of $3.99, you too cannot be a bitch on the TikTok shop. Go Vols, are you mad? Because we were having a conversation with Cosmo until he started saying asinine shit, and Cosmo always gets blocked. We can have conversations. But the problem is that y'all don't know how to have a conversation.
No. I'm just over here knitting and hanging out.
I agree with Jen. Jen said plenty of times clemency is promised, but they don't follow through, lie to her. I agree.
I want to know if these MAGAs know what clemency is.
I don't think they do.
I don't either.
Yay to knitting? What? What are we talking about?
I'm knitting.
Oh, you're knitting?
Yeah. This is like my new thing,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Knitting.
I have to answer an email.
Hey, yo.
I think Go Vols is upset with Big Bad Bethy because I'm a Tennessean and I said the Vols suck. Oh, Go Vols. Oh.
So the different, a pardon, just to answer your question, well, a pardon, from my understanding.
Oh, no. Amanda, I know. I want to know if they know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
It's a big word for MAGA,
Are y'all ready for somebody to just come up here and insult the ever-loving shit out of me because he thinks he's going to hurt my feelings? Here we go.
Yo! What's up? Stop putting your nails on your teeth. Stop doing that. You'll mess your teeth up. Stop. That's trifling. Don't do that. So, What happened now? What y'all mad about now? I heard
We're not
Trump
mad
was
about
snitching on
anything.
the Epsteins.
We're
That's
not
what I
mad
heard
about
this
anything.
morning.
We're asking, do you support clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell?
I don't know. I don't know
What's
enough about
clemency?
this, but I
Tell us
think
what
she look.
clemency is.
What is that
Tell
like?
us.
Giving her what? Whoa, calm down, lady. A
I'm
pardon or
calm. I
something
didn't know
for
if you
her
heard me because
actions?
you were talking.
Is it like a pardon for her actions or something like that?
So you don't know what clemency is.
No, explain it.
So a
You see what I'm saying,
pardon,
Amanda? It's a big word for them.
I know.
It's irrelevant to me.
It's the topic, so you know.
No, I'm talking about Ghislaine Maxwell.
He totally doesn't know.
Nope.
Do y'all know
Go
the
ahead, Amanda.
16th word in the
Educate him, Amanda.
Constitution?
That's all right. Well, do I know what?
Educate him, Amanda.
Do I know the what of the Constitution? The 16th
The
Amendment?
16th word. No, I said the 16th word. I mean, it's just like you guys are grasping at straws here.
No.
Okay, so you're trying to
Clemency is
get.
something that's
Will
being discussed
clemency
right now.
get Ghislaine Maxwell out of jail or whatever her name is?
It could potentially, yeah.
Okay,
Depending
so
on what they choose to do with her.
okay, I saw an article this morning that said Trump snitched on her.
Oh.
Where is that?
Did you see this article this morning? It's from ABC News that said Trump called the cops on her in like 2006.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like it just was released. Somebody showed it to me. I mean, I don't really care about this Epstein stuff. It's not a real big deal to me. I know y'all like it, but it's not really. It's not a big deal. I don't know.
You don't
Assaulting
care
and
about
trafficking
PDFs.
children is not a big deal.
Well, I mean, when I saw some of the files, it just looks like gossip. Like it looks like people exchanging emails between one another. So, I mean, people exchanging emails is kind of like weird, you know? Like me reading somebody's comments between people exchanging emails about women. It's like red.
Fuck you, Miami
So-
Herald. I don't want to pay.
No, it was ABC News.
Well, ABC News is not coming up.
Okay.
CNBC,
I didn't.
BBC, Forbes, New York Post, YouTube video, Miami Herald, WPBF, NPR. That's what came up.
Are this all like Trump snitched on her or something like that?
When I put Trump calls police on Ghislaine Maxwell, that's what came up.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't do anything on Bad Bunny.
I did. We talked about Bad Bunny yesterday.
Dang,
Why? What do you want to talk about?
I'm
Bad
actually a
Bunny
Bad
for?
Bunny fan, but I don't like Hispanic culture, but I'm kind of changing my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should maybe, if the Hispanics do come into America, because I look at like your country, like Colombia, they keep minorities in their place. So like there's no radical feminism in Colombia because women down there get beat up. So like if the country turns into Latin America, I'm not sure that would be such a bad thing. Because
Hey, Amanda.
in these Latin countries, when I look at these Latin countries, they keep their women in line. They
Cool.
keep black people down.
No, Kevin.
They also don't tolerate a lot of homosexuality.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if like America turning into Colombia or Brazil would be such a bad thing. I don't know.
You sound like
Yeah.
a real pussy, is what you sound like.
Well, I'm just telling the truth.
Well, I mean, I'm telling the truth. You sound like a real pussy.
Okay, boys,
You
could you
sound
hold
like
on
an
for
old
1
country
second?
white man.
Can I,
Get off
excuse
the
me, gentlemen,
moonshine.
could you stop talking for 2 seconds?
No, I'll
Amanda, I looked up this article that Dante was talking about earlier, right?
Yeah, I didn't read it all,
and
but
Thinks
I saw the
abusing
clip.
women is a good thing. What a coward.
guys.
What a fucking coward.
We can't have a conversation if you do this. Please stop.
So, interestingly enough, I guess there was a phone call to the then Palm Beach police chief, Michael Reiter. I don't know how to pronounce that. Reiter, to tell him, thank goodness you are stopping E and everything he's been doing. Everyone has known he's been doing this, and said that he and Maxwell are evil, which is crazy because, like, if I was really concerned that I was going to be, outed for being part of it, I think I might be like, yeah, they're the bad guys. Yeah, look at them. And then weirdly enough, I probably would consistently have that opinion about those people and not say things like, well, she's a really nice lady and I really like her. When there is no reason to like her.
I
She
think
was
you're
already being
jealous.
indicted, right?
I think you're jealous a little bit
Jealous of
I
what?
think you're a little
because you
cocksucker.
didn't make it on
I think
Epstein
you're a little
Island.
cocksucker.
Oh,
Is
thank
what I
God I
think.
didn't.
God,
I
you're
don't
gonna
think
get
you
me
were
banned.
attractive enough.
Stop.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but I think
I
you're
think
just a
you're
little
weak. You're
jelly.
talking about.
What would
I
I
bet
be
We
you
get it.
jealous
abuse
You're an
of?
old
women.
white man, bro.
I
You're on
bet
the
you
way out.
abuse women,
You're
don't
on
you?
the
I bet
way
you've
out.
been
Excuse
arrested.
me.
I
Bring in
bet
the
you've been arrested.
Hispanics.
BBQ.
I bet
As
you've been
much as I
arrested for
agree
hitting
with
a
you, could you
woman.
just go
Bring in the
away?
Hispanics,
I
bro.
bet you. I
Amanda,
bet you've been
Amanda,
arrested for
See,
stop.
this is
hitting a
what I'm
Just
woman,
saying.
Amanda,
These
hadn't you?
stop.
old white men,
I
like,
bet
bro,
you've
you
got a
failed.
record.
You
I bet
It's
you've
failed,
not
got a
gonna
bro.
record
stop.
for hitting a woman.
He's an old white man. Like I'm
Yeah.
just like bring in the
So
Hispanics,
Dun
bro. They know
Dun,
how to
did
deal
you
with this
just say
better.
to me that I'm jealous that I wasn't SA'd?
Well, I don't think you were attractive enough to make it there.
Oh, I'm not attractive enough to get SA'd?
No.
I mean,
You
do you
think
think that all
that's
women that are SA'd are attractive?
The ones that have the best allegations, yeah.
Really?
What
Yeah.
about
I
me,
don't think
Dun
you're
Dun?
worth it. I don't think you're
You would
worth
have to you'd
Oh
have
yeah,
to be
you would
pretty to
no,
believe
yeah,
that.
you're definitely worth the effort. I think it probably takes a
Mhm.
lot of effort to do these type of activities. And I don't think the woman at the bottom, you're not worth the effort because you're a big
how
old
much to
woman,
drop
right?
this asshole?
So
Oh.
She's not.
you're a
She's
you're a
not.
big hole.
Dun Dun. She's
Okay.
not. I know her in real
She
life.
looks
She
like
just
she
has
looks
some
like
beautiful
that would
big
take a
boobs.
lot of effort. That's why
I have
big
big
old
boobs,
women
yeah,
don't
that's for
ever
sure.
get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want
Um
nice, petite,
so
fit
so
women, right? So
Dun
you a
Dun.
big
Dun
old
Dun.
nasty.
Hey, Dun Dun. Dun
Go
Dun. Honey.
ahead.
Love. Sweet summer child. Do you want to get kicked? Or do you want to stay?
No, I'm trying to just
So
talk and
stop
she
saying
keeps
that.
Okay.
I was explaining the article that you had mentioned, and then it came down to I must be jealous that I wasn't SA'd on an
Yeah, I
island.
think you're a little jelly. I think you're a little jelly that men of
You think that
power.
women want to be SA'd? Is that what you're saying?
Well, do you understand the fantasies that women have? Have you ever
I
looked
have
up?
my own
There's actually
fantasies.
studies on this kind of stuff.
Dun, did you know that I preferred women?
Oh, that means that you've been SA'd then.
I've
I
been
just had to
SA'd
join
because
you.
Yeah,
I'm
because
with
most
women.
people that prefer women
Ew.
have been, you know what I mean?
Ew.
So maybe you've
Dun
already
Dun.
been to
Ew.
Epstein Island.
Sir,
Oh
can I
wow.
point
Dun
something
Dun.
out to you?
I'm just being
Ew.
honest.
I can't.
Excuse me, sir,
Like,
just real quick.
Go ahead.
Can I point something out to you, Dun Dun?
Can you please
I
stop
have
biting your
known
nail,
that I
lady?
was.
Get
Excuse
your
me,
nail out your
sir.
mouth.
Excuse me, sir.
Unlike you, I wash my
Can I
hands.
point
ew,
something out
Dun
to you?
Dun.
Before
ahead,
I
y'all.
was
What do y'all
SA'd,
want?
I knew that I was bi.
Oh
Before I
God.
was SA'd, I knew that I was
So
bi.
you
I was
were.
10.
So you did take a trip to the island then. We're just gonna call it
Wow.
the
Dun
island.
Dun.
Wow.
Wow, dude,
Ew.
you are not going
Ew,
to
you are
piss
so
me
just
off.
gross. Like, what is your
Well,
problem? Why
At
so
do you
least
why
we
so
can't we?
understand why he
so
Why
voted for
can't we
hard-headed.
laugh?
just
Why
PDA now.
can't we make jokes
ew.
about this kind of stuff?
Because it's not
Because
Boo,
you
funny.
Dun
don't
Dun.
make jokes
I
about
can
SA'd. It's
tell. All right,
gross.
I got a
Just
prediction.
absolutely boo.
I got a prediction. You know how like when
I got
Sarah
a
Palin came
prediction.
out?
I got a prediction that Dun Dun
Go ahead.
boo.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I
all
got a
right,
prediction.
okay, these guys obviously have
I
been to
would
the
love
island.
to play this recording to any woman that you ever think about being with again and ask her what she thinks about the fact that you just said you're not pretty enough to get SA'd and you wish
Yeah,
you got
that's a fact.
SA'd.
What the
Yeah.
I'm not
fuck?
worth the effort.
I want to see how many women are just happy to drop their panties when you say
But
things
you
like
drop
that.
women's. First off, do you know who leads an essay? Your kind.
Oh,
The L
really?
community. Yeah.
I
You
thought they were
guys always.
priests.
Yeah,
Men.
you do.
Men.
You
I thought it
guys
was
always.
priests.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are
It's
groomers.
white men.
I
You
thought it
guys
was
are groomers.
priests.
That's why lesbians have the biggest age gap in their
Shut
relationship.
the fuck up. It's
Wow.
white
I
men.
don't
You
have
guys are
age gaps in my
groomers.
Okay.
relationships.
Are you caping for white men?
Aunt, is there something
No,
you wanted to add
I'm
to the
talking.
conversation, Aunt?
Nah, I was just listening.
Okay, thanks. Dun Dun.
Why are
Yeah.
you hanging around with these L words, Amanda? You know they're only trying to get next to you so they can take advantage of you. You should be careful around
Wow.
them.
I've been around Amanda multiple times
You
and
should be careful around them.
never
Don't
did
trust
anything to
them.
her.
Don't drink around them and all that. They're
I
We
the
go
did lots
drinking
original.
of
with
They got
drinking.
their
Noel all
own
the time,
island.
actually. Noel and
They
I have
got
gone
their own
drinking
type of
together.
island. I'm telling you, they want to take you
Mm-hmm.
to that
Noel and
island.
I have
It's
Noel
called
and I have
it's
gone
called
drinking together.
Cunnilingus Island.
Mm-hmm.
Cosmo, God, you're just as bad as fucking Cosmo. Actually, I think
What
you're
did I
worse
do
than
wrong? I
Cosmo.
was coming up here to have a conversation, and
But
You
you
you're
just two
told a
lesbians
woman
attacked
that
you.
she's not pretty enough to be
I'm gonna
SA'd,
use my
Well,
and
it's not
she's
my fault that you
jealous
are a lesbian.
that she wasn't SA'd.
There's no attractive
That's
lesbian.
crazy. Do you have children?
Can we
No,
go
I
back to
don't
having
have
a
children, you
Thank
weirdo. You're the
God.
one that's
Thank
50 years
God.
old.
Thank God.
Can we go back to having a
Because I'd worry
conversation?
for their safety.
Okay,
Like
so
I don't want to do
Being
this.
Ghislaine
around you,
Maxwell
I don't want to do
gets
this
out
back
of
and forth
saying
jail.
the
anymore.
things you say.
So Ghislaine Maxwell gets out
Yeah,
of
nobody
jail.
cares. Nobody cares. You literally just said some gross shit, dude. Nothing you have to say right now has any validity or any merit.
I
Like
think it's
nothing.
all true.
No one even
I'm
cares
starting to get
what you think at
frustrated.
this point because of
I
the thing
think
you
it's all
said.
true.
Yeah, no one really cares about
It's the
anything you have to
truth.
say after
You just
this.
mad that I'm talking the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm
You
disgusted with
guys
you. I think
abuse
you're
women.
repulsive. I think that
Roxy,
you are
what did you want to
Lesbians
say?
abusive for
abuse
sure.
women. Well, I say Ghislaine
Roxy, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Hi,
fine, thanks.
Roxy.
What would you
Good
like to add to the
morning, Noel. How are
conversation?
you? Yeah, this piece of work is he's America First, so you guys know he's an incel.
Mhm.
I
He's
know who
upset
he
he
is.
can't get women. He's upset nobody wants to be with him, so he's got to come on here and start degrading women so he feels better about himself because he
But
lacks.
that's the thing. That's why you
You
guys
I'm not degrading
stop
women. I'm
engaging.
degrading lesbians.
Stop
Wasn't talking to
engaging
you. I
with
was
him
talking
on the
about
back
you,
end.
Dun. Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not
Stop.
talking about women. I'm talking about lesbians. Those are
You
two
don't know.
different things.
You don't have any clue what you haven't touched a woman in freaking decades. What are you talking
All it
about?
costs is $40. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
wow. You would have
Guys,
to pay for it.
What are
stop
you talking about?
engaging in the nonsense with him.
Well, you
Stop.
guys are
Wait,
all
why did they drop
prostitutes anyway,
Roxy?
well, except for the lesbians.
I didn't mean to drop Roxy. I was trying to
But
drop
like
him.
Ghislaine Maxwell proved.
You
Yeah.
guys got to stop engaging in the back and forth with the foolishness and the childish shit that he says or any of them say. Like I don't do that with them. I just glaze past it because then it just turns into a back and forth arguing. Like I don't want to do that. Like I want to
Yeah,
actually have a
Amanda,
conversation.
I wanna agree with you on that, except I was reading the
But
article he was
Maxwell
referring
proved it.
to. Oh my
All women.
God. I was reading the article to you that he had mentioned,
Yes, I want to
and
hear it.
because I was reading the article to you about what it said, it made me supposedly jealous that I wasn't abused.
Yeah, no, I heard that. Just
So
ignore him. Just
yeah,
read the article. I want to
yeah.
hear what the article has to say. I want to hear what you have to say.
So
I don't want to hear what he has to
yeah,
say.
essentially, I think
What
when
did I
someone
do?
is guilty of doing, a crime, especially when someone related to said crime is targeted, it's a great thing to be like, oh yeah, look at them, look at them, look at them, so that some of the heat is taken off of you, right? That's something a lot of times that happens, so that people are distracted by the other thing and feel like if I point fingers at them, at least maybe they'll think I'm a good guy and anything they say they're lying about, because they're already a bad guy. So if I'm backing up the good guy for bagging the bad guy, the good guy won't ever be suspicious of me. They'll be like, no, I
That's a
didn't do
lie.
it. Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
that based on
Yeah, I
this,
don't really
we
care what you
shouldn't
have to
believe
say.
women.
I don't care
Like,
what you
why
have to
should we
think. I don't
believe
care what you
women?
think.
Because
I
you're a
don't care.
woman. Women
I
are
don't
known
believe
to
you.
lie
I don't
and put
believe
false
you.
accusations on men.
Yeah,
Why should we
I
believe
don't
women?
believe you, Dun Dun.
Well, you shouldn't, because you're a woman.
Yeah, I don't
Dun
believe
Women
you.
are known
dun
for
dun
lying
dun
on men.
dun with the performative shit. Please stop. Listen, I
But that's the truth.
I want to have a conversation with you, but I don't want to
Okay.
do this childish shit. Okay. So
Okay, so let's start with
let's
Maxwell.
be clear on something. You have to stop insulting people and you have to stop being fucking rude. Like we can have a conversation, we can have opposing viewpoints, but acting like a child isn't going to happen. And I'm going to kick you and I will block you. Cuz you're
But
already
they
blocked on
started
my
it.
other. I don't
Oh my
care.
God.
I'm talking to you. I don't care who started it. Okay?
Okay, all right.
You're already
We can
blocked on
talk
my
about
other
Maxwell.
account. You can be blocked here. Now,
I think you should
why do you
unblock the
think
other one.
do you think, let's start from the beginning. Do you think Ghislaine Maxwell deserves clemency?
No,
Why?
because she's a woman.
See, that's not done.
But she's a no. We need to have equality for women predators out there. Okay, she should be in jail for the rest of her life because women deserve equality. So the man in this case,
It's nothing to kick. It's
What an
free.
idiot
He's
he
not
is.
coming back. I gave him, look, you guys, you saw, I gave him ample opportunity to act like an adult and have a conversation. I did. I gave him ample opportunity. I even gentle parented him, and it was not going to work. So,
I think my favorite part, Amanda, is how he keeps calling me an L word. Amanda, do I like men too?
yes.
Yeah. I mean, I said I prefer women. I didn't say I only date women. I don't know why people don't understand that part.
They get so confused. They get so
They get
confused,
very
and it's
confused.
rooted in their
English.
it's rooted in their own like self-hatred, to be honest, because they do have like thoughts and feelings about certain things that they don't want to share out loud, and so because of that, they're hateful.
Their temperatures are in Celsius.
In Celsius.
In Celsius. That's funny.
No,
I
Little
like
Prince,
that.
I understand that all men do not feel that way. I understand that. We know Dun Dun is a special character. Usually he comes up and the reason why I let him up is because he likes to come up and be like, look at your nose, and like say ridiculous shit like that. So I let him.
What's wrong with your nose?
He says I have a big nose. I mean, you know.
I think it's beautiful.
It's a loverly nose. Loverly.
It's my nose. It's what I got. I haven't had rhinoplasty, so yeah, he says crazy shit to me, like, and I get a good chuckle out of it. I do it for my own entertainment, but today I guess he was just trying to be extra. So,
Hello.
hi James, how are you?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Oh, I'm doing great. How is the rest of the panel doing? Bethy, Noelle, you guys doing okay?
I'm knitting.
Knitting.
What are you knitting?
I'm going to make
I'm making a baby blanket for my nephew.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So what is your take on the topic, James?
So, when it comes to clemency for someone like Ghislaine Maxwell, right? She peddled children to have things done to them on an island, right? And those are our constituents, those children, right? They're still American citizens, right? And our government, they don't exactly operate on a level that we do. When someone like that comes into our courts and they're looking for clemency, what they're really asking is, do we adhere to the United States enemies? Because that woman, as it stands, what she did made her an enemy of the United States. That group of people where she peddled those kids, those files are intended for blackmail. In all reality, they didn't, it's not that they didn't want it coming out. It's that they wanted to keep it so that way they could use it against our oath takers, And
I
so
don't necessarily disagree with that.
to give her clemency, in my opinion, would be treason against the United States, right? And that's us. That would make us all
Us,
yeah, us and those children. That's a crime against us.
Oh, Bethy,
That's
I'm
just
sorry,
my
babe.
take on it.
See you later. Love you, Bethy.
Hi, Bethy. Hey, Amanda. Him just
up?
saying us and talking about the U.S. just made me think about, do you know what they're calling TP? It's like Turning Point USA with the abbreviation.
What's that?
T-Pusa.
T-Pusa.
That show was pretty funny. Did you enjoy the halftime show?
I did. I wish I spoke Spanish. I really do. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, so like the language barrier there is like really strong. Quite
What
a
was
bit.
the question, Noel? Sorry.
If
I
you
gotta
enjoyed the
find it.
halftime show.
Oh.
Yeah.
But, even not understanding it, I knew at the end when all those flags came out that he was referring to all those countries as being Americans, right? Because this is the Americas. We have South and Central America. Everyone throughout these continents are Americans. And whether or not their countries call them something else or even they claim to be something else, we're all in the same boat, in the same melting pot.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah.
How do you identify as far as your political affiliation?
I'm a libertarian.
A libertarian. And who did you vote for in the 2024 election?
Neither. I didn't vote at all.
You didn't vote at all?
No, I wouldn't.
Did you at least vote down ballot? Or did you just not even go to the polling location?
It wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, I think we all understand that,
Oh,
that those
local
smaller-
elections don't matter to you?
Well, it's not that they don't matter. It's that the people in there, the ones that were running, here's my thing, right? Everyone's saying, right, because everyone can recognize that they're probably picking the lesser of two evils. Well, that being said, consensus to it would just make you the third evil. And
So
I would just rather
do you
not
advocate for
participate.
not voting?
That's not that I don't. No, I would actually rather people did vote. I would just rather people stop voting for these motherfuckers in general. You know,
So who
there's
should
just
they? How do we get a third party or libertarian candidate on the ballot to where they'll have more of a possibility of being an actual like president or governor or whatever position you want them to be in?
well, I think the issue with that is social gimmicks, right? Social
Social
tendencies.
gimmicks. Okay.
You know, like they say, we have a two-party system, and that's just not true. At least in my opinion. Otherwise, we wouldn't have libertarians, Green Party, and Tea parties, right? We wouldn't have people with different political ideologies. And so my thing is just like a lot of people don't even know what these things mean. People have called me liberal because libertarian starts with lib, and people like with like MAGA, they hate democracy because it starts with dema, like for
Why didn't you vote
Democrats.
for Jill Stein?
Jill Stein, I actually would have loved to vote for Jill Stein. She was running
Or
as a Green
what's his
Party.
name? I
She was
forgot the guy.
pro-Palestinian. She didn't want
Yeah.
to keep sending all this money to Israel.
Mhm.
And, out of the 500 something members that we have that represent us, only 10 of them don't take money from the Israeli
Sure.
lobbyist party.
And then what about the libertarian candidate? What was his name?
Oh, I honestly don't remember.
I forgot it. I think he's interesting. He's a gay man too. That was
Yeah.
really awesome.
And see, my thing is just like a lot of these people don't even understand what their the definitions of who they're voting for are, right? What's a Democrat? What's a Republican or
You're kind of
conservative?
soapboxing a little bit, though. I was trying to have a conversation with you. I agree with you that our system's kind of fucked up, and like it needs to change. But I'm kind of trying to talk to you about the other people that were running for office because you're saying we have a two-party system, but then we don't because we have other options, but you don't even know the name of the guy that was the one that was chosen for your own party. It's just kind of starting to feel like I want to talk about a certain thing and I don't want to host my own live. So like, I'd like to have a conversation with you, but I mean, I don't like being talked at. I like being talked with,
Yeah, I apologize.
Cool. So, you do not believe that
Dude, I had a
Ghislaine
meeting at
Maxwell
10:30 and
deserves-
I fucking forgot about it.
Oh shit.
Oh dang.
Are you okay?
It was actually really important. Fuck. I just emailed them. I told them I just made up some shit. Fuck. Go ahead. Sorry about
Been there,
that.
done that, girl. No, you're good. You're good. The other day I had to be at a client's house at 10 a.m., set my alarm for 8:30 to get up, get the dog out, get out the door. And at 9:30, I glanced over at my phone and had to be there in 30 minutes. And was late by 10 minutes, but it was like the most anxiety inducing shit. I hate that. So like I feel your stress. But we're talking about the e-files. What's your name? James?
Yes.
James. Have you read into them at all? How do you feel about this?
I mean, like I said, the Department of Justice is treating it like evidence, and I prefer to call it blackmail because that's what it was intended for.
Sure. But right now, at this point, the person who is going to use it as blackmail is unalived. His co-conspirator is in prison. The two heads of this situation, the heads of the snake, right? Now we just got to find all the people that were profiting and benefiting and utilizing this system to their advantage and hold them accountable as well because they're just as accountable, right? Because even though you're not the organizer, it doesn't mean that you didn't participate. So that being said, I don't
Right,
give a
that's
fuck
why
about
they
the
need
blackmail.
That's why they
It's
need
too
to
late.
redact those names in there.
Yeah, I agree. No one's
That's,
gonna disagree with you there.
I would say redacting those names and our Transparency Act, forbids this kind of stuff specifically. And even in this state, my state, New Mexico, we have what's called the Inspection of Public Records Act. It's basically a FOIA, but redacting it is basically aiding and abetting. These people are supposed to be brought to justice, and to hide them from us is just aiding and abetting. Because if we did that, obviously that's what we get charged with.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, all.
Hi. How are you?
They literally they called it the Jeffrey Epstein Transparency Act.
Yes, that is what it's called. Courage, how are you?
What's up?
What's going on? What do you want to add to the conversation?
Pretty much real shit. 29 Georgia VBS. What's the name? Yeah, on the last thing I heard about, Miss Maxwell, whatever her name is that she said that she would say that Donald Trump did no wrongdoing, something in return or some shit like that. What was that again? For those
I don't
that know,
know. I don't know exactly what she
y'all didn't
said.
hear about that?
You want me to look up the quote?
Yeah, maybe you can. It was something like that, but that's what we was talking about here. Because it just screams like straight up corruption, like that he did no wrongdoing in exchange for this. And it's like, so the mere fact that she says that I will say that wrongdoings means that there obviously was some wrongdoings. Because, like, why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he ain't got nothing to hide, again, right? He makes himself seem so freaking guilty every single day. But, like, if he ain't got nothing to hide, why in the world would she have to make a public statement saying that, I'm going to make sure that he's okay as a witness and whatever may happen? As like, yo, he did no wrongdoing. It's obvious.
Because he does have something to hide.
Interesting.
I didn't want to interrupt. I hate trying to talk over people, but appreciate you letting me up, and thank you. And I think your nose is beautiful, by the way. Side
Oh,
note.
thank you.
I mean,
Real
you know
talk.
what I mean? But no, before I speak on the prompt, I didn't want to derail the conversation, but I understand James. I guess it's James beneath me. You said something that I kind of, I don't know, people love to throw out, especially third party voters like to throw out that, I don't want to vote for the lesser of two evils because you're a third evil. Like, all that sounds great, but I don't want to skip past the fact that, do we think that we were voting for the lesser of two evils in this past election? Because I didn't really see Kamala Harris as like evil at all.
She stood right next to Joe Biden as he lied about Hamas beheading babies on October 7th in Israel, and we never actually saw evidence of that. And as sick and twisted as the internet is, I feel like we would have gotten something like that into our feeds at one point.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and I understand that this isn't like what the prompt is about, and I'm not like applauding her for standing by anybody for doing anything, but because she was standing there, I don't know what she was supposed to do. She was the vice president of our country. What would you have her done? And
silence is consent.
good. So what would you have had her done? And do you think that naming that because she was standing by someone that you say, using your argument, I'm not even saying I agree with it, but using your argument, even if that's 100% true, do you still think not voting for her is like because you're not voting for the lesser of two evils? If that's her evil, like being silent because someone next to her, by your own reasoning, because the person next to her is doing something you don't like, that means she didn't do something that she didn't like, and that equates her to Trump in some way, shape, or form?
Well, our voices are powerful. We all know this, right? Especially when someone sits in a position like that, saying something would have been a powerful weapon, honestly. And that's why I don't think that voting for her would have been a better option, because for all I can understand, she probably takes money from APAC too. Now, I can go check the APAC tracker.
All right. So,
she probably does take money.
So just to get this straight, go ahead, dude.
No, go ahead. You good?
Yeah, okay. I was just going to say, so just to get this straight, to play in the full circle, if she had said something, as you say, since our voices are powerful, would you have got her vote? Or was it
That would
something
have
else you
definitely
just
gotten
said?
my vote. That would have definitely gotten my vote.
I mean, but dude, let me just say this though. Do you really think, like, even if that were the case and she believed X, Y, Z, do you really think that shit would have been any worse than what the fuck we seeing right now? Ain't no one in the world.
Do I think her leading an administration? Do I think her leading an administration would be worse than Donald Trump? Fuck no.
So then it wasn't between two evils.
I do believe it would have been better.
Okay.
Wow.
King said it best.
Wow.
That's crazy.
King said it best. And that means
the female version of Biden would be better than what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean,
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
say that she's the female version of Biden, but yeah, she'd be better.
I mean,
Well,
For the
100%.
record,
she
I don't
didn't
like
get
Joe
an
100%.
Biden.
opportunity to
Just
vote.
for the
It's
record,
You
not
I
even
don't
didn't
like
get
close.
Joe
an
Biden.
opportunity to.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
got
say
you.
for the
That's why you wouldn't associate her with him. But she was his vice president. And if you don't remember, we didn't even get a choice as to who was the Democratic candidate. It was
Dude,
just
it was like
forced upon
4
us.
months left. It was like 4 months left.
Yeah,
Whole 4
they knew what they
years.
were doing. They could
yeah,
have
everyone
had him
dropped
resign a
out.
lot
They made
earlier.
propaganda
They
commercials to sway everyone's hearts. He's
It
more
wasn't no they knew what they
qualified.
were doing. I kept on crying about well,
he
not
he
this
could have
Malcolm.
dropped out a lot sooner. They knew what they were doing. They had the whole
Yeah.
they had meetings every day about how they were going to retain the presidency,
Mhm.
and it didn't work out for them.
Dude. Joe Biden.
Just real quick, I want to interject. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear, but there are people who on YouTube who are asking if you can call in. The number is on the screen. You can call in. I don't know if the panel will be able to hear you, but I should be able to hear you. We can give it a go. The number is on the screen there for you. Somebody's calling in right now. I literally just put it off do not disturb. Let's see.
Could I put my two?
Yeah, go ahead.
Could I put my 2
Oh.
cents on the prompt question itself? So, she's obviously a foreign influence within America, and you know whether she tries to help Trump out of his mess or not.
Hold on. Caller, can you hold on for just a second, okay? I don't think TikTok and you guys can hear each other.
Okay. No.
Amanda, I might have a solution to this. I might be able to watch it, like play the audio through my mic. I just don't know if you can mute your mic and they'll still be able to hear you on the call.
Caller, can you hear them talking right now?
No, not through the.
We can't hear them.
Okay.
No,
That's
but
for
wait.
sure.
I have you guys live. I can hear you on.
Yeah,
my
there's
other
a
phone, but-
there's a delay.
Oh, nice, buddy.
I just don't know if you can mute your mic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, a really good question. Biden versus Biden was Obama. Biden do things differently than Obama. 'Cause, I'm only bringing that up. Someone said that Kamala would basically Biden, but like
Jane, hold that thought. I think the host is trying to get her audio fixed or something like that. I don't know.
You're
what's going
good.
on
You're
either.
good. You guys can keep talking. I'm gonna fix the audio.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
What's your
was
statement?
reading what someone had asked. Biden was Obama's vice president. Did Biden do things differently than Obama? Was Biden basically a white version of Obama? Because you know that the comparison to Kamala being a president she had gotten voted in.
Her name is Kamala.
And let's stop this. Oh, if Joe Biden was a female and if Joe Biden was a white, let's stop that. That's very that doesn't make no damn sense. Kind of childish. But I get what y'all trying to say. But let's just stop that, please. But to your question, sir, no, totally different. These two were partners in essence to try to help America the best way they can. You don't pick somebody when you're trying to have as a vice president. You'll want somebody that can be able to hold you accountable for their own different opinions and principles. But you hired them because you agree with their different opinions at most and their principles. So to say that they just would have been a different version of Miss Obama or Miss Harris or whatever, let's not do that. I mean, because if that's the case, we can do that with JD Vance. But
Easy to do that with political parties because they do align pretty dramatically with their bosses' positions. For you to try to tell me that Kamala doesn't align perfectly with her boss's would be like telling me that JD Vance doesn't align with Trump's positions. That's just not
disagree.
how political parties work. Political parties.
I disagree. I think
she would be all for DEI. She would be all for the males and women's sports. She'd be all for mixing bathrooms and letting males in female spaces. She'd be for all the things that Biden and Obama obviously were for.
And just like Vance is for letting PDF files, go about their way, and ASAP files, as long as their name is Donald Trump.
Yeah, there was
just like
so
they're
the files
with
has
letting hate
exposed
groups
all of our
march down the street saying white power, but
all
that's
of our
a
political
that's a
parties
peaceful
were involved
protest.
with
everybody
files.
on the side of the sidewalk with just a regular picket sign, you know, not in the street or what may have you, trying to follow the law, they get, you know, pretty much beat up by ICE agents and what may have you. I mean, we can,
And
you know,
grandmas
take
were getting
but,
thrown
man,
in jail
that's your
for
belief,
praying
sir.
at
And
abortion clinics.
And I heard you were trying to say
Grandmas
Democrat
were
at
getting
first. You
thrown
switched
in
it
jail
up.
Guys,
for
one at a
praying at
time,
abortion
please.
clinics.
Don't be
Go ahead.
interrupting him when he's speaking. No. Your friend Truth needs to stop interrupting you. That's what he needs to do because you were in the middle of talking, and he
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that he was heard, and it was kind of sad because he's not heard in regular life. So, Truth, could you do me a favor and not over talk people? That'd be really great.
You know, I don't mean to overtalk either.
I know.
That's my first time here. I'm gonna try to be cool.
You're
But
doing
I'm
great. No, he just started interrupting you while you were talking. That's
appreciate it.
just kind of worthless.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I think James actually had something to say, but I guess I'll just finish out on this. No shit, you know what I'm saying? Ms. Harris and Joe Biden were not 100% like the people that, you know, they were vice presidents for. You know, I'm not saying it was 100%. I mean, by the end of the day, you got a point. You know, birds of a feather do flock together, and then you just proved my point when you made all this, you know, crazy claims about how we somehow think we want men in women's restrooms. When you want to talk about men being anywhere near women without consent, that's specifically one demographic, and it might kind of look like you in the mirror, respectfully. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, Truth, before you jump in there, let me just say that you can't move the goalpost. I mean, I know that's kind of like the whole reason that y'all come up here. But if your goal is to say that just because she was the vice president and all vice presidents are 100% aligned with whatever their president does, and that's a bad thing, when he brings up, okay, well, that's what's happening right now, bringing it to our current administration, that's a bad thing, right? And now you start talking about, oh, well, no, but Obama, we don't. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. It's okay on the current topic because that's how actual debates work. You said something, he disproved it. Now you go back to that thing. But before, as I land my plane, I just wanted to kind of ask the host. And to speak on the prompt. No, I don't support the clemency for it, but so this is kind of reminds me of when I'm watching the shows with my wife about the people who are unaliving, you know, 20 girls over the amount of however many years, and instead of getting the D penalty, they show them where the bodies are hidden, and it's like, okay, all of a sudden they take the D penalty off the table and they're eligible for parole and X amount. I don't agree with that, but at all. But I try to put myself in the place of the families. I understand that the families want to know and have closure and all that. So it seems kind of like that. She's like asking for clemency because, hey, I have this information, and I won't give you this information if you don't, you know, grant me some. How do we combat that? Like, what would be the, you know, because like you can't make them talk. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but legally you can't make them talk. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do we combat that? Because I don't agree with that in any terms. I don't agree with letting someone off. And you did this crime. You deserve to, you know.
Well, I was saying earlier, to give her clemency would be a crime against us too, just in general, to the United States. She was a menace to society.
Yeah, I get that, but like, what's the counter to that?
I mean, I think if in this particular instance that clemency shouldn't be granted before the information is offered. If the information is offered and we're able to find credible, hold on.
Yeah, puppies.
My dog is losing her shit. There must be somebody outside my house.
Well,
She's really
nobody-
no. Hold on.
She's doing her job. Yeah, go check that out.
And I'll leave her.
Yeah.
She's fine. The front door's locked, but if it's not, they're not gonna be very fucking happy. Oh, hi baby. Thank you for telling me somebody was there. You're just a sweet girl.
Hey,
You'll
can I
bite
see
the
the puppy?
shit out of everybody. Can you see
Shall I
her?
put her
Probably.
face?
We could try. Come here. Come here. Up. Two right here. This is my baby. This is my baby. This is my baby.
Baby, such a good baby.
I'm a boop on the
Giving
nose.
kisses.
Oh, she's so cute.
I love you. See, she knows not to lick my face because I'll be like, bleh.
Yeah, we blacks do. Love that.
I
We
don't
need
let
all-
dogs
we all
lick
need
my
that.
face. No.
No, thank God Blue doesn't do that to me either. It'd make me crazy.
She's a
Yeah,
Belgian
all of the
Malinois.
dog, but
She's awesome.
nice.
But to answer your question, I think that the information needs to be offered first, and the value of that information and what that information could lead to should be what is the determining factor. Now, do I think she should get off? Like her sentence should be completely reduced? No, but I think in exchange for the information that she offers, the best case scenario is that she stays where she's at and she's not back at maximum security. Like those
I mean,
should be
based
her
off like
I would
some-
agree with that.
I see
I would
that.
agree with that.
Oh, really?
I don't think that we're
Yeah,
ever
why
gonna
should
know
she
the
get
whole
off?
scope. I don't think we're ever going to know the
If
whole
she
scope of
did
this.
these crimes, you have to pay like she
What's up, Jonah?
the menace to society quote was completely correct. And her father taught her how to be that way because her father did worse than she ever did.
You know, truth. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When I hear, you know, and I'm assuming you're MAGA. I don't know who you voted for yet. You haven't told us, but that's your business. But when I hear people like you that I assume are MAGA actually, you know, say that people like this deserve to be punished and what may have you, and especially if they, you know, committed the crimes, you know, due process, it damn near gives me a little bit of hope, man. Because like, dude, you can at least admit that, yo, this is fucking wrong, and no matter you know what party and what may have you. So I mean, you got your opinions, but at least we agree on something, man.
Well,
Yeah, stay
because I'm
consistent on
religious,
that.
and a
Stay consistent on that.
religious person wouldn't allow for such evil against vulnerable people is not cool.
Can I ask what if like I don't know if anyone is MAGA, but like can I ask what anyone?
He is.
Oh, he is. Can I just ask
Yeah.
like, okay, so yes, of course, Maxwell, you know, clearly guilty. Yeah, you're mad. You don't like her, but like the fact that she isn't club fed, and the fact that you know basically the way it turned out, the way it worked out was the reason why she's there is because she basically the Wall Street Journal finds out about this Epstein birthday card, which implicates Trump, and then a week later, Trump's personal attorney, who became like, you know, is now like in the government, goes and meets her.
Thank you, Jonah.
And then a week after that, she gets moved to Club Fed. Like, how does that make you feel about Trump? I'm just, you know, anyone who's wants
I've
to, can
already
anyone defend
changed
that?
my position on Trump because Trump, I feel very misled because of the fact that he is in bed with a foreign country, and I didn't realize that at the time. But
How
at the
did you
same
miss that?
token, and at the
Can I
same
can
token,
I ask you how you
the
missed
other
that?
people, the other people are as well.
Can I ask you
our
how you
country,
missed that?
our country
No.
is.
I would like you to answer my question. I've been really quiet. How did you miss the fact that
No, you
Donald
haven't,
Trump
man.
was
You were
in bed?
very rude
Yeah,
to me
I've been
earlier.
very quiet. So again, how have you missed the fact that Donald Trump was in bed with Israel? Seriously, how did you miss that? Because
Well, it's not
he's been very consistently open
It's not
about
just
supporting
Israel.
them. I know,
Saudi
but
Arabia, like,
but I'm
you
giving
know,
him the
you
benefit
know
of the doubt
that
that
I
that's
don't know
what
if
he's
anyone
talking
heard
about.
this. Like this just came out today, but the Democrats and Republican congressmen were allowed to actually see the unredacted files, and one of the people who is being protected, a person who sent an email to Epstein talking about a torture video that he liked, is the Sultan of a Middle Eastern country. He is the crown prince of a Middle Eastern country, and he is being protected by
And there's something very
Trump's
similar
DOJ.
for a Harvard professor. Something very similar in the same files of a Harvard professor.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, how can you?
They're both, the files are incriminating both sides. The
There
upper
it is.
echelon
Both sides are.
globalists that
Oh my
run our
God.
country
But
are
who's
all
like
in the Epstein files.
Truth? Can I ask you
Republicans
something?
and Democrats.
Truth. Can I ask
They're
you something?
all
Listen.
in there.
He
Truth.
doesn't want to
Truth.
listen to anybody.
Truth. Listen. Biden's DOJ prosecuted Maxwell, and she got 20 years. They weren't allowed to release the files because I'm a lawyer. I could tell you the explanation. Ethically, you are not allowed to release information that incriminates someone if you're not bringing them to trial. And this is not enough evidence, to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. So that's why they couldn't release the files. Congress passed a law to override that, right? Saying they had to release the files unredacted, allowing everyone to see the names. That is Congress's law, which overrides any sort of ethical reason, right? And they said, screw you, we are going to protect these people anyway. It's not a Democrat thing. It is a Republican thing. It was Trump who put Maxwell in Club Fed, not a Democrat. Democrats put her in prison for 20 years. So why do you still, what is going on? How can you not blame them more or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, this may be really conspiracy theory, but do you believe Jeffrey to be, burning right now for his crimes in the spiritual sense?
No, unfortunately, I'm an atheist and it doesn't work that way. It'd be great, but
Okay,
I don't
so
think
what I'm
it
getting
matters.
at, do you
no.
think he even? Do you even think he's? Do you think he possibly may have escaped his situation? Or
What
do you think
do
he's
we do? Are we just not going to talk about it so we can talk about something else? Because when I hear
We're more into
people do
conspiracy
that, they
theories
just
than
go
reality.
let's talk about literally anything else than why I am still okay with a president who is clearly protecting a person who could implicate him in the worst possible thing a person can do. A president who literally said, when I see a pretty woman, I don't even wait. I grab him by the pussy. A president who was held liable for assaulting a woman by grabbing her by the pussy, who was accused by 30 other women of grabbing them, who owned a Miss Teen USA contest and was accused by the Teen USA contestants of going backstage while they were dressing, who said when talking about his daughter, we have sex in common.
Right.
I mean, just seems
yeah,
it's like you don't want to talk about it, and I get it. You're a nice guy, and there's something not clicking in your head or something that you want to make an. Well, I think he's probably a nice person in real life, except for this one thing where they need to support this person because it's somehow their life is on the line. The immigrants are going to end their life if Donald Trump, even no matter how horrible he is, isn't in power. There's something going on.
I have to interject real quick because I have to answer a question in my other chat. They're asking what my affiliation is. I am a registered Democrat. In the state of Florida, we have closed primaries, so you cannot be an independent or an MPA if you want to participate in the primaries. So I am a registered Democrat. Sorry, go ahead.
That's a bad. Truth. I'm gonna end it on this, dude. And we'd love to hear your opinion, because Jim Jam did just cook. Because, dude, how I see it as this, bro, is like, from hearing you so far, man, it feels like you got pieces of the puzzle, or at least, pieces on, where the fuck that chart, police officers be have when they have investigations and shit. Like, you got some of the strings attached to it, but it's like you're avoiding the common denominator, the central pillar, which is the fucking president. Like, this whole both sides shit, granted, I honestly hate that argument at this point, but I feel like it reduces the real responsibility and punishment of those who are actually responsible when we just say both sides do it, right? If I were to commit a crime, right, but I'm the one that actually had unalived somebody, but my partner's there with me, well, we want to say, both of y'all are criminals? Like, no, I'm the one that needs to go to serious fucking jail because I unalived somebody. So my point is this, dude. The common denominator is Trump. The common denominator is the fucking president of the United States. If this was anybody else type shit, Obama, Biden, we would have it would be a done deal. Put a fork in it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know y'all trying to look. Yeah. So I mean, like, bro, do you not see that common denominator? Can you accept reality of it? Because the rest of us do. And I feel like you're this close, but it's like you don't want to do that because you're afraid that, it's going to be like a look in the mirror, like, bro, I truly did fuck up. And I was like, what's your mindset, man, for real?
So why do I say I'm not a liberal? Because I'm not a liberal. I'm a leftist. They're different.
I was literally going to ask him the same question. Brother took the words right out of my mouth. I followed you too. Side note, by the way. But I don't know if you're going to answer that. I don't know about that, but I was just gonna ask because they constantly do this. It's like, well, both sides are in. I don't know if that's just a derailment tactic to be like, okay, that means we can stop talking about one side.
Yeah,
As if we're like sitting out here with pom poms and like, oh, because our side's in, well, let's just wash the whole thing. But you constantly hear people. I watched the host do it like not even too long. Nah, we're not out here wearing hats and t-shirts like y'all. Whoever in it, get rid of them, get them up out of here. So why don't you feel that way? Like all of them. We don't do that.
I
Y'all
can
get them up out of
explain
here.
it. Yeah, I can explain the I teach psychology, and it's actually very well studied. It is basically like and like I was saying, it is a survival strategy. Think about like a tribe, right? A tribe in a hunter and gathering tribe, right? 100,000 years ago. If their tribe member did something wrong, they're not going to, versus another tribe, they're not going to choose the other tribe. They're not going to go, well, the other tribe actually is right in this. They're gonna end up losing their life, right? It's my tribe, no matter what, doesn't matter. That's in group. It's what they call in group, out group bias. My tribe, and especially people who are raised in this it's caused by an authoritarian childhood generally, that their father was very, very strict, and that they kind of need that person, like just like a child would pick their father over anyone regardless of what their father did. It's very similar to Trump, because why does the child do that? Without the father, they will lose their life, right? That's kind of like the evolutionary part of our brain that chooses people not based on who's right and who's wrong, but really based on who is going to help me survive. So
That's a word, and I love that. I love that. I think my problem with it is, and I feel like I've been talking too much, so I'm gonna be quiet. But I feel like my problem with it is like the amount of goalpost moving that we did, because we would all stand by our tribe, correct? But I thought like as human beings, no matter what side of the aisle you stood on, there was a point where we all kind of agreed that any sort of violence against children was bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, there's
even
another
in your
part
tribe.
of it. You
But now they're like,
probably,
I mean,
yeah.
is it that bad for real
No,
though?
there's another part of it. So right wingers have what's called an immunity to cognitive dissonance, right? So, and most people probably already understand this. They could have two thoughts in their head that are completely contradictory, and it doesn't matter, because for example, like a very obvious one is America's a free country, and at the same time they will say love it or leave it, right? It's just like, well, those are two very contradictory beliefs. It doesn't matter to them. Pedophilia is the worst thing a person can do. But I don't, and then they'll kind of they have this immunity that protects because what is, how does our brain work? Our brains work to protect us from feeling bad about ourselves. So they obviously know, part of their brain is like saying this is, you're doing something bad, but they're kind of, their ego is, they're these cognitive biases that lead them to, and we do it too. We have it too in our own personal lives, right? In our own personal lives, we have this, but they have it for politics, unfortunately.
Well, guys, I have to interject here. I appreciate y'all being here. I have to go get ready for work. So it's my time. It's my hard stop. Everybody's gonna go and raid Johnny Palmadessa. So if you guys don't follow Johnny, you can just look him up, Johnny Palmadessa. It is spelled phonetically. So everybody go look him up. Go raid his live. Say what's up to him. I appreciate y'all being here and all of your perspectives. YouTube chat is still off the fucking chain. People are getting muted left and right over there because they can't behave themselves and saying absolutely egregious shit. So again, thanks for being here, Noelle, for your contributions and your patience.
My pleasure.
Because
The two main things I got from this panel is that your dog is cute as hell. And the host is fine as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm saying
hey, watch it.
Big
My
facts.
girl, thank you.
Big facts.
Big facts. It had to be said. It had to be
Big
said.
facts.
And then number 3, truth. you got some truth to discover, but
Yeah,
you're at
friend.
least partially on the right path because of what you said about Maxwell. But you still got some more things to learn based on what Jim J said.
Yeah, they're
I
good
followed
people.
everybody
That's the
here.
scary part. I know them in my real life. They are good people. You know, they love their kids, they love their families, they love their neighbors. It is really that they don't have empathy for strangers. Like the strangers, that's like the biggest issue. That's the thing that they don't like. A stranger to them is the dangerous person. So it's where a stranger
Yeah, I
to a
work on that
liberal
shit.
is a could be a best
I
friend
see
one
y'all
day.
though.
That's kind of like the psychology of it. But anyway,
All
later.
right, guys. Yeah, thanks for
Be gay,
coming.
do
See you
crime.
later. Everybody be good. And if you can't be good, be gay and do motherfucking crimes.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye.